Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, hey. We're back. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. Hello, everybody. Hey, how are you? Are you doing okay? I hope you're doing well. I am doing splendid. What the fuck? I am doing great. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Honkai Impact. What did you say? Does that sound exactly the same or what? What did you say? What did you say? It's almost as if you practice. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Everybody wave. Everybody wave. Can we wave? Let's wave. Hi, 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 hi. What did you say? Oh, I don't know anymore. What did you say? It's a remix of Honkai Victor and Star Rail. Artest, thank you for the 10 months. What did I say? I don't know. Hey, Artest, thank you. What's up? Did you watch 5.8 Honkai Lounge? I have not. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch it when I come back from LA. Why? Because today, unfortunately, for the viewers, it is the last stream until I come back from LA. So I'm not gonna be streaming after this for about like a week and a half, just so you know. Let's start off with like bad news, I suppose. The good news is we will finish Fallen Rosemary tonight. And, you know, apparently it's a big deal. I don't really know why, but we'll figure it out. And then after this stream is over, guess where I'm going? You better stream on your phone. No! Let me have a break, damn it! Let me have a break. By the way, you should make sure that your account is linked to one of the Hoya. It is already. Thank you, DM. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me. I did read that announcement. I did read it. Tonight, myself and my fiance, as soon as this stream ends, we're gonna go on a long drive for about not super long, but about 2 hours, and we're gonna go down to the beach specifically because tonight, I guess, and yesterday, I don't know exactly the time frame, but tonight, when you go down to the beach, at least this is true for where I live, planet alignment. Basically at night, you know, you look up in the sky and then there's like stars. Apparently there's like all these planets, like Venus, Jupiter, all that stuff. They align, and we're gonna go watch it together. And it's gonna be like a couple hours drive down, and then we're gonna be sitting by the beach for like a few hours, and then we're gonna drive back up. So that's Pogs. But if you didn't know, and I'm sure a lot of you have no idea, today, if you're in the Asia time, or tonight, if you're in the Eastern United States time, it's my fiance's birthday. So that's kind of the reason why we kind of want to spend some time together at night and go see the planet alignment. So yeah, it's her birthday, so we're gonna just be hanging out on the way back. We'll probably get some cake or something like that. So yeah, that's happening. Be able to look down. Happy birthday from you. Hey, I'll tell her. Thank you. Yeah, and then this weekend I'll probably try to finish this video, and then next week is LA. By the way, is anybody here? I don't think there's anyone here, but is anyone here that is going to the Anime Expo in Los Angeles, California, July 1st to July 4th? I would assume nobody. But in an off case that you are, let me know. Yeah? Happy birthday, random stranger. I'll let her know. Give me a ticket and I'll go. Shit. Wait, you mean the plane ticket? Shit. What will you bring home? I'll show you. I'll show you. Because it's better to show than explain sometimes. Agree? I'll show you if I can find it. Here it is. I'll show you. This is what I want. But it might be very difficult because there's going to be a crap ton of people there. This is what I want. What did you say? Wait, where did I hear that from? What's that from? That just echoed in my ear. Oh, it's just super quiet. Why is it doing it again? Oh, it's a different alert on this. Oh, okay, let me turn that off. There you go. Are you gonna stream the expo event? No, I won't be streaming it, but I will be vlogging it. I will be vlogging it. So when I come back, you know, giveaway, we'll see, because I don't know what I'm gonna get, if I get anything. But this is what I want for myself. Look at this. This is I actually want this bag. Anybody? This bag on the right? Anybody? Anybody else think this is super cool in Pogs? This thing? Neon shade multi-function bag, $50. Anybody else think this is cool? I think this is Pogs. It like look at it. Look at it. You have it? Oh my god. I'm jealous. Ashton, what's up? Hey, I missed so many of your streams lately because of finals starting. Best of luck to you on your finals, okay? You can always catch the VODs or catch my streams later. Best of luck to your finals, okay? But thank you for tuning back in. What's up? Is that like $150? No, it's like $50. It's $50. I kind of want it. Everything else is cool, but look, I already have this. I picked it up at the Honkai exhibit. This is what I want. You know damn well this is what I want. But it's very expensive. The reason why I'm sure look, okay. It's actually really expensive. And I'm not saying this to like talk shit about them, because I know why I know why it's expensive, because they had to import it. That's why a lot of these things are a little bit more expensive. But this is actually shit expensive. That's $220. That's $450. And you might be wondering, oh my god, that's actually ridiculous. You're right. But this is the official store, so they had to import it, which kind of makes sense. But if I can get it, I'll get it. Because right now I have what? I have Rita, and then little chibi Rita, and then another chibi Hawthorne. Yeah. And then Paimon. That's the name, right? Hawthorne. Why am I saying Hawthorne? It's probably because I watched Lightyear just yesterday. What was the name? What was the name of this Teresa? Is that including tags? Probably not. What is his name? Is it Hawthorne? I don't remember the name. Hawthorne Kid. Okay, yeah. Sugar Hall. Yeah, I have this. I want this though. I want that. Hawthorne Kid. Thank you. But yeah, but this isn't all of it, I don't think. There's more. It's just I don't think it's listed here. Speaking of which, I also want to ask you, chat. This is the guest list for the Anime Expo for a Honkai Impact 3rd booth. Okay, obviously I'm there. Obviously Unreal's there. I still don't know why they put me first, but I thought it was pretty cool. But look at everybody else. Look at everybody else. Look at their picture. It's so cool. And then they put this dumbass face. I'm just looking like, oh my god, these people are so cool. Wait, what the hell? What is this? Very formal, I guess so. My question is though, do you guys know? Is my mic peaking? Oh, it is. Thank you. Thank you. It's a little better now. Every time I go on a call, I have to raise it up a little bit, like a Discord call. Thank you. Do you guys know any of these people? I personally, not to talk shit, I'm just a loser that lives in an attic, so I don't know these people, but I want to meet them. But before I meet them, I think it's only fair that I actually do some research about them, so that I can like look at their work and just be like, you know, be like, you cool, right? But anybody know? Make friends? Yeah, basically. Anybody know? Why did you not use Yae cosplay? Oh shit! I should have. Oh man, why are you telling me this now? I should have. I should have. And then debut as a cosplayer. Damn it! One of them is a cosplayer, right? Yeah, you're right. Fake DVR, hello, what's up? San Diego, hello. Agent 27, welcome back. Andrew, welcome back. Anita, hello. Ashton Plays, welcome back again. How you doing? Anthony, again. Bronya, air conditioner. Thank y'all for showing up. Do you still have that image? Yeah, it's saved somewhere. Dude, your face on that literally looks like you're judging UD. Alright. Anybody know anybody here? Like, obviously, I think a lot of these people are like a friend of a friend of a friend, but I just don't know who they are. You know UD? Oh, true. Haruq is a French streamer. Oh, okay. Like is she like a Honkai streamer or like a Hoyoverse streamer or like a variety streamer? Who's the guest performer? I have no idea. I asked. They didn't tell us. Like, I swear to God, they didn't tell us. They're keeping a lot of things secret from us. For better or worse. Honkai streamer mostly? Uh-huh. I don't know a lot of cosplayers. Sorry, same. But I'm sure if I look them up on like social media, I can find their work. And I kind of want to look through them all. And then just when I meet them, I'll be like, oh, you're that person who did that. Shit, nice. Let's go. Second row downwards are basically pretty Asian cosplayers. This? They are pretty. They are pretty. They're all very pretty. I'm probably the ugliest one here. Makes me sad. Fradiavolo. Gabriel, what's up? Welcome back. I think she will attend the Japanese con in France. Not the Anime Expo. Oh. So it might be like for both. Okay. Alright. That might be true actually. You look great. Oh, thanks. What's up, Vivian? Vivian, what's up? Everyone is looking hot, and then there's Island. Thanks. I don't know who the guest performer is. I actually really don't know. I wish I knew. I just don't know. But yeah, there's that. And then there's a couple other things. These are the events that are there. Okay. There's like 3 different events. And I kind of want to participate in all of them. But it's very straightforward, right? Speedrun. I think the speedrun is like just fighting through stuff and see how fast you can do it. And then there's lucky pulls. From what I understand, the way this works is like you go on, and then they provide you an account, and then you do like 100 pulls or something, and whoever gets like, I don't know how many people are participating in like one time frame, but like whoever gets like the S rank Valkyrie the quickest kind of wins something or something like that. I'm gonna take part in it and see how my luck holds, because if you know, you know, I've been super lucky lately. Have you seen me on my Twitter, dude? I've been spamming left and right just random shit that I started pulling on like all across all the games that I played, and it all started from Yelan. Am I crazy? It all started on that day, and ever since that day I just been getting lucky and lucky and lucky. Carrio, what's up? You should win quiz race. Okay. Let's talk about the quiz race. This quiz race is not what you think it is. I think the way it is, I think I read it on their official thing. The quiz race, I think what it is you had to like guess certain battle suits names or something, and then I will not be very good because I don't actually know the battle suits by name. It's not, I don't think it's lore, I think it's battle suits by name. So I'm just like, yeah, no, I don't think I'd be able to pass. I think it's something like that. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure it's not lore, because if you do a quiz race for lore, people are just gonna be like, it's that lore quiz is more catered towards a very niche audience if you really think about it. You better print out a study sheet. Fuck that. By the by, guess what I pulled on Arknights today? Did you guys see the tweet? Guess what I pulled on Arknights today? Oh my god, I'm just getting so lucky lately. It's insane. Look what I pulled. You know how there's a banner? When there's a new banner in Arknights, they give you like a, hey, do 10 pulls and we'll guarantee you a 5-star. You know how they do that? I kind of usually just do them because, you know, it's 10 pull and then you're guaranteed a 5-star. I'm like, cool, pogs. Dude, I did a 10 pull and this is what I got. And I'm like, okay, my luck has finally changed. I am actually getting really lucky lately. Crazy. And I looked at her like stats and I was just like, okay, this is pogs. She looks really cool. But yeah, we'll see what happens with this lucky pulls when I get there. See if my luck holds until then. Build Sellich after you build your DPS. I do have a DPS, kinda. Is W considered a DPS? I have her at like Elite 2. She's the only character that I have is Elite 2. But she like destroys everything. I'm just like, okay. Because she takes so much deployment points. I'm literally stalling until I have enough deployment points and I pop her down and she just murders everything. But yeah, this is the expo. I'll be there. If you're gonna be there, please let me know ahead of time, and then if we can meet up and hang out, that'll be pogs. Create a team by yourself, then pull. That will let you speed around the pulls. Create a team by yourself, then pull? What does that mean? What? Your luck improved. It only took having an entire team of bow users. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean. And also, I'm sure you've seen this. Ha 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 ha. How many of you are jealous? I played the Husbando game. How many of you are jealous? Carrie, I know you're jealous. Who plays this game? It's a rhythm game. Dude, about that, I'll tell you how this happened. Okay? So I had no idea what this game was about, but luckily for me, my fiance actually has been playing this game for almost a year, so she knows everything about the game, like in and out. And basically, ever since day one, no, 2 days before the game came out in the global side, I was like, oh, I kind of want to play. Do they have a global server? And she was like, I don't know, check. And then I checked, and they were literally releasing the global server 2 days after. I'm like, what the fuck? What are the chances? So I started playing on day one, right? And then everything, she literally been like guiding me. Basically, a real-time like encyclopedia of the game that's just telling me everything that I need to know. And so basically, I've been super efficient with every decision in this game so far. But obviously, super lucky, because since I've been playing for the game for about a week and a half, I've only spent $5. And the $5 was the pass for like getting a little bit more, I guess, stamina, if you will. That's all I spent. And everything else was just like super lucky. But then I was able to do that because I was super efficient with all the things that I was doing, because I literally have a living encyclopedia. But are there waifus? No, there's no waifus. It's not a waifu game. It's a husbando game. You want a Ritsu? Which one's Ritsu? Oh, yeah. $6. Right, I spent $1 on this too. This boy. With the macaron. So basically, $6 I spent. Is this idolish? It's like one of those Hatsune Miku rhythm game, except instead of waifus, it's all husbandos. I don't pay attention. Honestly, I played the game because it's fun. But I did find out my 3 favorite characters, if you guys want to know. One of them's on here. The 2 of them are not in this image. And I can't pull out my phone because it's downstairs. But basically, one of my favorite characters is this guy with the glasses. It was a funny story because I liked him because he had glasses. And I was like, how easy would it be if I cosplay this guy? We're talking about cosplay, and I'm like, it would be so easy if I cosplayed him. I just had to dye my hair green. It was just pretty funny. This guy, and then my second favorite. Well, I don't have a particular order of my top 3. They're all pretty much neutral, but I like them. The second guy is Mamu. Anybody play this game that know? He's got like a... If you don't know, he's like a really tall guy that is really... He looks really like a nice person, and he has a freaking fedora, okay? That's why I like him. He has a fedora, and he's tall. And I'm like, yo, this guy's badass. Madara? Is that the name? Yeah, the tall guy. Yeah, Mama. That guy. He's handsome. He's tall. He has a really cool voice, and he has a fedora. That's my second favorite character. And then I think the third one is the short kid with pink hair. I think his name started with T? Tori or Toya or something like that. I don't even remember all these characters' names, but he's really short. He has a pink hair, and his name starts with the T. I don't remember the name. But yeah, I finally figured out my 3 favorite characters. Unfortunately, 2 out of the 3 I can't get because it's not even out. Yeah, Tori. I think that was the name. Yeah. We don't even remember the guy's name. True. Resending this, you can create a team in Honkai for co-op play in the bridge. But instead of playing in co-op, you will be doing a pull session that skips the box animation. Oh, Shady. Okay, I see what you're saying. So you can pull quicker. Okay, I understand what you mean. But I think the way it's operating is how many pulls. It's not about time. If that kind of helps the thought process. So I do appreciate that, but I think it's kind of like... It's a speed run that's like kind of not time-based. If that was confusing. But I think I do know what you're talking about, so it makes things quicker. So it's basically speed in terms of how many, not how much time. Tori has the same voice as Venti. Ah. It's Venti with pink hair. Ah. Interesting. Hello, TL. Hello, Uncle Fudge. How you doing? How are you? Yeah, so Anime Expo is coming out. I'm super hyped. Honkai team invited me, and that was really awesome. Definitely gonna do a vlog. You'll probably see it when I come back and I finish the video. And then I'll probably take the portions of the vlog is probably gonna be a lot Honkai and then a lot of Star Rail. Genshin, it's too bad to say, but Genshin, I like the game, but I like the story more than the game. Mama has the same voice as Kaya. Oh, interesting. Oh. How are you, by the way, Island? I'm doing good. Thank you, Andrew. What's up? Why did you use that photo on the Twitter post? I was looking through my pictures and I didn't have one. They wanted like a professional picture. You know what I had to do? You know what I had to do? This was the picture. And then you know what I did? I photoshopped it. Get off my back. Alright? Get off my back. The white isn't originally there, okay? I photoshopped it. But nobody could tell. I should have used the Yai cosplay. Damn it. Just suggesting if you could do it in that situation, but if you're required to do the pose at the same speed, then we'll just have to channel some good luck to you and you did. Hey, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Much love. Hopefully we win. You can tell lies. Island, I think you are miHoYo Link, not Hoyoverse. Oh? You're right. So I have to link it. Oh, miHoYo thing is going away. The logging in thing. Anybody know the last day that I need to do this? Because I should do this ASAP. Because they are basically trying to make everybody connect to the Hoyoverse so that your accounts are connected. But that's weird because I use the same login for the online thing and I can log into the Hoyoverse account. That's weird. Basically, if you don't know, originally when Honkai first came out, you had different ways to use to sign in. But now they're consolidating every logging in method across all their games through a Hoyoverse portal. You know, the online website. So they said in a news or like a little post saying they're gonna get rid of the old ways of logging in. Make sure you transfer over. So that was like a thing. Genshin changed to Hoyoverse login as they changed. I'll look into it more. Now I know your password by your finger movement. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright. Let me know when you finish cracking that code. Pass that on, please. So many of you are only miHoYo. I'll find a tweet. I think they tweeted it and I'll retweet it so I can let people know sometime tonight. Hopefully, I don't forget. Hey chat, I don't think I'll be here by the time the stream ends, so make sure he watches the B-Day event once he finishes the story. What B-Day? Raven? Wasn't it her birthday a little bit ago? Alright. Rita's. Oh, it's Rita's. Rita's birthday. Got it! Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Oh my god, I'm gonna... Captain on bridge! I was gonna get a DMCA strike there. Oh yeah, the free code. Right. Right, Gene did send me that earlier. Thank you all. Thank you all. Pog! Sweet. sweet. So, I logged in today. Yeah, it's free 200 crystals. This is the code. I'll put it in chat. Paint the world. Did you watch the new Honkai trailer? No, I haven't. Maybe we'll watch it today. I was gonna wait until I come back from LA, but maybe that's too long of a time. Maybe we'll watch it today at the end of the stream. How many crystals do you have? 20,000. 20,000. We're saving slowly. He already watched it? I don't know which one you guys are referring to. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Once we finish with the Fallen Rosemary thing, and then we'll scour and see what's there. You feel me? You're saving for who? No idea. Honestly, I just kind of want to save for the new Hersher, or like, you know, that big drop of a OP character that comes during summertime usually. Look at this. This is the worst feeling ever. Can anyone relate? Refresh doesn't exist. Anyone relate? This is the worst feeling ever. All because 6 crystals. This makes me so sad. It's just so sad. Wait for others to finish. You can do this. If that's the case, that would be great. But I don't think I will be able to, because that's the first thing I clicked, and I said I had nobody who can do it. And then I click refresh, and then it still said nobody can do it when everybody was free. So I don't think it. I think I'm just out of luck here. That's 30 crystals. Oh my god. Wait, that's 5. 5 times 5. That's, oh my god. Fuck. Anyways. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Because it's sad. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Have you done Shattered Dimensions? It reveals something about Brawny. No need to stream it since the story is mostly reading files, no cutscenes or dialogues. I skipped all of it. Well, actually, what I meant to say is... Here. I bought it all out. I did it today. I spent about an hour and a half. I did it all. And then all the other stuff I didn't care about this, so I didn't need more currency. But I did kind of skip through the files because I didn't want to read it, and I wanted to do it as quick as possible. But if there is something about Brawny, then do I want to go back and read it? Maybe. But I did do it. So it was worth. I got the outfit. Lost all the lore. Listen. Sometimes it gets difficult, alright? Hersher may come in 6.0. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Nice. Let's knock out these first. Just to level up. And then we'll push on with the Fallen Rosemary. You want spoilers? Maybe. Not sure. Not sure right now. Yep. Yep. There you go. I was wondering why that wasn't working. Yeah, I haven't done the Rosemary thing ever. So if I finish it today, once I finish it, it'll be the first time me finishing it, and I can't wait. Because when we did it 2 days ago, it was so fun. I can't wait till I finish it. So we'll do that, and then with whatever time we have left, we'll look at some videos that I might have missed. Like maybe a new trailer or something that people kept mentioning. And then we'll go from there. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, by the way. So when I was doing the, what was it called, Shattered Dimensions or whatever earlier today, I tried out a party with Hersher of Thunder and Fallen Rosemary. And how do I put it? Fallen Rosemary, it seemed like the one that they gave me for the trial in it had pre-arm weapon. And it was actually busted? Is that a good description of like a fully decked out Fallen Rosemary trial character with a pre-arm? It felt really busted. And I was like, okay, this character is really insane, but how long is it going to take me to get there? It's not even pre-arm? Oh my god. If that wasn't even pre-arm. That was crazy. I don't know. I kind of really liked it. I was running Hersher of Thunder, Fallen Rosemary, and Official. And I was having a lot of fun. It was pretty easy to clear everything too. Maybe. Okay. Chat. If you hit level 80, or I guess 81, what is it? When do you start 81? For that pre-arm, what's it called? The pre-arm farming? $81, okay. How long would it take for me to get my first pre-arm weapon? If I'm like starting to now farm. After I hit 81. I'm not even 81 right now, but let's just pretend that I'm 81. Depends on what you have right now. Like my materials, I guess. Maybe I'll look at it in a second. I'm curious. Because oh my god. I messed around with FR earlier today. Again, in the Shattered Dimensions. And I was like, dude, this character's so fun to play. What the fuck? And she's hot. And the biggest thing, I guess, is that I have a physical DPS character. I have a ice DPS character. I have a fire DPS character. But I don't have an electric DPS character. So that kind of like makes me want to start building a electro party. Because I do have Official. And I think she'll be pretty decent. Like addition. What's up, Paul Gaming? I'm gonna take a shower for sure. You have her, right? Yeah, I do have her. Got her for free, I think. From like one of the boxes. What the? There you go. Boom. 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 FR can be DPS if she is SS2. So I'm gonna have to farm a shit ton is what you're saying. Alright, I'll look at the materials in a second. Let me finish this out. And then you guys can help me. FR can't be proper DPS at Exalted. Okay, well, it will be cool if I have her max, right? But if I want that, I have to start somewhere and start farming, I suppose. Crazy monsters everywhere. Bonk. I don't think I have any of those materials, by the way. So it's gonna probably take months to farm properly. Let's check it out. Oh, I've unlocked this. Nice. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna show you my terrible forging materials that I have. Don't laugh. Promise not to laugh, okay? I just need you to tell me where I should start. This is all I got. And my camera is covering the Honkai cube. I have 4 of those. But this is all I got, dude. I don't know if this is anywhere near. Yeah, I did get some of these. I don't know where I got them from, but I do have them. 100 shift. This? Is that bad? Is that not enough? Don't laugh at me. By the way, you can buy Rosemary equipment in BP store. What is SC metals? What are SC metals? Do I have any of them? Is this it? No. SC? Spatial convectron? I'm assuming you're talking about this. Need 400 Taurus to max 1-3. Okay. Wait, is this what your spatial convectron? Oh, metal. Check supply tab. I have some of this stuff. Yeah. I got it. I got some. 200. I have 3 of these, so what? 600? Oh. I've been farming them. Well, I've been hoarding them. Still don't know what to do with this. Still don't know what to do with this. We should use that for Taurus. Okay, let's take a look at this for a second. Just got her basically for free from somewhere. Let me just level her up, because why not? Weapon? I'm using a level 1 scythe. Look how scary this thing looks, chat. Damn, it looks like a Lego toy. Damn, it's a scary ass Shinigami. Lego Shinigami. And then we got I don't know. BP store. Is this the one? This is not the one? Oh, it is the one? So I need 6 more of these, whatever the hell. Dorm shop. Do I buy this? I think I buy it. I have 9,400. I buy it. Okay. Great. And then BP rewards? Yeah. Yeah. These things are only in the night section down here. Oh, there's one here. There's one here. But I'm so behind. 9 days left? I'm so behind. You save so much. It's not that I'm saving. It's more like I don't know what I'm doing with it. I don't know what they do, so I just don't even look at them. Next patch, you can convert green balls to pink. Oh. What about Stigmatas? What's her, like, Irene? Is that the one? It's probably this one, right? This kind. Oh my god, that's expensive. Oh god. But I'm assuming this is the best in slot one. Yeah. So you're telling me in the next patch, green things turn to purple? What are the green things? What are the green things? I don't know what you mean by green things. You can only get max 10 for free. New balls for the new battle pass. Are they changing it? Oh, they're changing it. Alright. Here's what okay. Chat. Here's what I suggest. And what I mean by suggest, I mean here's what I'm proposing. Okay? Once we come back from... Sorry, I'm just eating some Skittles. Once we come back from LA convention, okay? We're gonna have to come up with a battle plan. Okay? BP. We're gonna have to come up with a battle plan. And the battle plan is to farm everything that I need for the OP Rita. Okay? You guys gonna have to help me with it. Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full of Skittles. Yeah, we'll do that when we come back. Alright. Let's do it. We left off at vacant. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You want some Skittles? You know how hard it was for me to find the Skittles? The sour Skittles specifically? They stopped selling it around here. I was so sad. And then I found one. I was so happy. Can you get to the shop, please? The shop? When are you coming back from LA? I'm coming back. Let's just say 2 weeks from now, to be safe. Next week I'm not streaming, and then the week after I'll be at LA. So it'll be a while. I'll be gone for a little bit. Activity shop. I'll do that, but we should start the event. This thing, and then what are we looking for here? Rosemary banner is still pullable right now. Yeah, but I don't want to spend my crystals. You know what I mean? War treasury. Dun. 6 fragments? God damn. They're really making you work so hard for these, huh? I should buy it because I need to level it up. Elysia. Yeah, Rita I think takes priority. The queen, no. Yeah, we're trying to do this. Alright. We're trying to do it. Is there anything else? I should buy some of these too, but I'm not in a rush for those. That's reroll device. Where's that one shop? There. Wait, that's not it. Basic currency? Yeah, this thing. There's nothing in here, huh? Okay. All right. Armada Terminal and Co-op Shop? Armada Terminal and Co-op Shop? Okay, hold on. Dude, we're supposed to do this when I come back. We're stalling right now. Armada Terminal. Oh, this. And then Co-op Shop. Yeah. Don't really want any of this. Fuck. This is efficient. This does save a shit ton of time. This does save a lot of time. Requirement not met. I can't do this. Why? Why does it say this? It's only if you have dupes? Oh. So for DPS, Shenyi is better, but isn't Irene the most stability? Like most stable? Most flexible? Irene is the most flexible for her, I would assume. Wait, is this also a weapon? Oh! This also has a weapon in there. I mean, fuck. How lucky am I gonna get? I think I'm just gonna... Okay, I'm scared. I'm scared because we're just gonna botch this and all my luck for the last like 3 weeks are just gonna go down the drain. Next banner has Search of Thunder new weapon. I don't care. Wow. Huh. Okay. Well. Hmm. Hmm. This is sauce. Huh. Okay. 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 I mean, huh. So what now? You're telling me the bottom piece was the best one, I don't need the weapon anymore from the battle pass because I don't know, I just got it. And I guess I'm just gonna get another stigmata from the battle pass instead. Huh. I have 7 tickets. You can get the top with the BP and get the M from the free box. Does that work? Is that good? Handel? Like top Irene, bottom Irene, and Handel middle. See what you drop it now on details. Where's that? What? You want to test the thing? I do know what you're talking about, but I probably won't do it. But thank you for suggesting it. I've seen MG do it, so I do know what you're talking about. Click the picture. Why am I here? What am I doing? This? One, two, three. Do I just do 7 so it makes 10 and I get something? Because I got the weapon 4 rows ago. So I pull 7. Pity is from up to down. So doesn't this mean I've already done 3 pulls and then I just need to drop 7 more, which I kind of already have, and then just get it guaranteed? Is it not? Oh, it's backward. Oh, we're over here. That was the last one. Fuck it, dude. I have 7 left. You might as well. Pogs. Oh. I don't want to get rid of the animation because it gives me that time to prepare. Does that make sense? Like mentally prepare myself for the next one. Like this. Because that pistol looks fire. Get it? I mean, I don't know how lucky I've been, but it seems like I just did something that's very pogs. 20 pulls, got a weapon and a stigmata. And then the 7 is just like whatever, right? Let's see it! Oh. Such. No, we stop until we get something. We're stopping until we get something. Don't worry about how much crystals I have enough. Okay, this is the one, because this is, I think, guaranteed. I still have 20k left. We're good. Can't I put this on Teresa? Looks pretty. It looks pretty. Oh. Useless. Useless, you say. What do you think about Teresa? Well, for what it's worth, it ends. It always ends with Teresa. Okay? I'm not even mad, actually. I'm actually not even mad. I'm just like, yeah, Teresa. It always ends with Teresa. Not a 10? No. Do you see this? 20,012. We're not breaking under 20. Okay. So what? You're basically saying I used whatever I have for this. I get 2 more of this, and then I pull the top, and then put the middle, whatever that I can farm, perhaps. Wait, we're pretty much good. Oh, where's she at? Dude, we're stalling so hard today.
知道都市传说吗？
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Imagine event stream becomes yeah. Shh. Don't worry about it. Am I a Rita main? Kinda? I do this, yeah? Because I think it's cool that I do this. I think it's smart that I do. Because I might as well.
Weapon upgrade.
Oh, wow! That is a different icon. Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade. That's a different icon. I guess I am a Rita main, but I'm not really a simp. That's weird. Weapon upgrade. It's a Chinese dub. That's why. No, it's not new. It's Chinese dub. I'm still running on Chinese. Weapon upgrade. 1 hour in, still not doing the story. Yeah, we should get it started. There. Are we happy? I'm happy. Oh, this I don't have the top piece. Oh, that's not how you change. Wait, stop. What was the middle one you say? What'd you say? Handel? I don't think I have Handel. Do I? Is that farmable? I don't have it. You get it from the box? What the? No, thank you. I have a box. That's Ragnar. What's this? Oh. So you've been pretty much saying that I was built for this? This whole time I was built to do this and I just never did? But you need top Irene? I'm most likely gonna get the top Irene from the battle pass. Oh. The middle one, right? Interesting. I don't want to be a Rita main, but apparently I am, and I don't know how this happened. Like every time I go to events, like a Rita thing, or every time I do like online thing, they give away like Rita figurines and stuff. I go to Animix, but they give me like Rita stuff, and I'm just like, okay. And then I get like this free battle suit with like decked out stigmatas and weapon that's like, she's over here, and I don't know. She literally carries my ass. I'm like, okay, she's my strongest character. And then now I'm working on this, which is weird. But ain't you maining her in ER? Yeah, kinda. Kinda. So basically now all I have to do is just get a shit ton of fragments for her and I'm good. And pre-arm, I guess, but that's like after 80 whatever. Right, chat? That's all I pretty much have to do, which is probably the hardest part, really, but... Okay, cool. Went to you for a while. Are you still looking to how to build Paul and Rosemary? No, somehow we figured it out. Because RNG gods. I don't know. I don't know. UD is still deniable, Rita. Rita is one of those interesting characters, man. It's like you don't hate her, but you can't really... She's sus. Whatever. Alright. Chat, are we good to start this now? Finally, after stalling for an hour? I'm probably gonna try to speedrun through this, by the way. But I will be reading everything and I will be thinking. I'm not gonna turn off my brain, but let's do it. Vacant. Hold on, let me take a drink of water. UD hates Rita because Rita is a perfectionist. Maybe that's why I unconsciously like gravitate towards Rita, because I'm kind of a perfectionist myself. Ignacio, what's up? Alright, how long do you think this is gonna take, chat? You wanna take a wagers? This is the second half of Fallen Rosemary. Somebody said an hour and a half. I don't think that's... I don't know, maybe a couple hours. It'll probably take a couple hours, right? We speedrun through this? Okay, let's do it. Chat, I'm just gonna let you know. I'm just gonna be upfront right now. As I'm doing this, you know how we read story and it gets to the point where it becomes very like it feels like I'm talking to myself and not much is going on in chat, which is fine. But just know that I'm not like ignoring you when you say something. It's just I'm focused on the story. And also, if you want to share some thoughts, do say it. But like, you know, no spoilers. Am I late? Nah, we're just getting started. No spoilers. Here we go. Inconspicuous things are more of clues rather than obstacles. The murderer is like a red string intertwined with the uneventful entanglements and relations. Hard words. And what I need to do is sort it out from the facts and expose it. Let's split into groups then. Moped and I can lead the repair group, Dr. Tesla suggested. After her encounter with the Phantom, she seemed more determined to prioritize fixing the security system. I don't think it's a good idea. Joey is in no condition to go anywhere. One of us has to stay here and take care of him. I'll go with you, Dr. Tesla. I've studied the basic theory of anti-entropy system. It'd be easier for you if you had an assistant around. Sounds good, but your injuries don't... But you're injured. Don't you need some more rest? It was just a minor sprain, don't worry. Don't push yourself too hard, Bronya. I can go with Dr. Tesla. It's okay, Sensei. Your research is mainly about biology. When it comes to engineering, I can be more helpful. You should go with them, Hua. Countless Honkai beasts are wandering in the safe zone. They'll need your protection. With you around, even if the Phantom comes again, you'll at least be able to help them escape. I was thinking the same thing. Miss Hua has been very helpful. What is Walt from Star Red doing here? He's everywhere. What you mean? Fine with me. And about that Phantom, actually, I had collected some data of it during my last encounter with it. Moped will try to analyze the data. Maybe you will be able to find this weakness. Alright. Now that the members of the repair group is decided, the rest can start searching the mansion now. It was a joke island? I know, and I was also being sarcastic. God, you know, we're so bad at being sarcastic and understanding each other being sarcastic. You know why? It's because you're writing in text. Looks like Raven won't stop until she turns this place upside down. Who would have thought she really cared about the child? After Sora went missing, I resorted to some methods that I didn't want to use to investigate Raven's past. It turns out, after she retired, she adopted many orphans with the money she had earned as a mercenary, and Sora was one of them. Okay, similar story that we're used to. Orphans adopted by a former mercenary. Sounds juicy. Ooh. All preparations are done, Bronya, Miss Hua, let's go. Be careful, Bronya. I will, Sensei. Take this transceiver. I've adapted it to the remote communications even in the areas of high Honkai energy concentrations. Dr. Tesla shoved the transceiver that looked just like a regular phone into my hand and hurried out. Bronya followed her out. Hua walked out too after she gave me a nod. Let's begin the search. The murderer might still be in this building, so try not to act alone at any time. Ooh. Don't worry, Doctor. I won't let anything happen to you. I, I was reading this and then I saw the squiggly line, so I had to raise my connotation. I won't let anything happen to you. Jeff's just not having it. Geoffrey obediently walked up to Einstein and gently grabbed her sleeves, probably out of fear. Raven should have searched every corner of the basement and the first floor. Let's go to the second floor. Rita's so flirty, yes. This is the OP Rita. Raven acted much faster than we expected. When we got upstairs, most of the rooms were wide open, including Dr. Tesla and Dr. Einstein's. I handed her the master key. I could tell from her eyes that if I said no, it would get physical, real fast. Sensing our doubt, Dr. Einstein shrugged off with a bitter smile. But now it's crystal clear to me how much Sora means to Raven. I wonder why though. Turning this room upside down tells me how panicked she is right now. Ahem. I'm afraid there might be a slight misunderstanding about your observation, Doctor. This is Dr. Tesla's room, and the mess may have nothing to do with Raven. Oh yeah? Dr. Einstein crouched down to pick up the scattered papers all over the floor and put them away in a drawer. Such an inappropriate remark for a lady's personal space. You surely are quite inconsiderate, Doctor. She's talking to me. The woman beside me couldn't let any chance to mock me slip by. The taunt was relentless. Tesla messy. We followed the corridor and found every room searched thoroughly and hastily. At the end of the corridor was the last room where, well, Joyce took his last breath. As we walked in, we caught Raven smashing the wall with her bare fist. Oh, Raven's here. Damn it! It was only logical to assume no trace of Sora or her abductor was found here. Not knowing how to comfort her, I looked to the other two ladies in the room for help. But to my despair, both of them looked away, silently telling me to face the music. Ugh. I let out a deep sigh before walking up and sticking myself before Raven. A gloating voice came from behind my back. Don't worry. I'll make sure you come out of this alive. Alright. Mr. Joyce's room was plainly furnished. This might be the only place someone could hide. It's highly possible for the murderer to return to the crime scene. It's nothing like the novels. We're stuck here, okay? No new footprints on the windowsill. Of course, I was overthinking, okay? What's up, girl? This room was not a good place to hide. It was evident that the Grey Serpent and Sora were not here. Miss Raven seemed to be having a fit. Try not to provoke her further, Doctor. Come on, you know I'm terrible at this. Okay. I wonder what she's gonna say. Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it! Raven kept hammering the wall, venting out her anger and frustration. Miss Raven. I walked to her, hesitated for a moment before calling her attention. As if startled by my presence, she suddenly turned around and grabbed my collar. It was you! You stopped me! There's nothing here in this damn house if it weren't for you. Yes, it was me. And Sora is not here, but I told you clearly that it was merely a possibility. And you choose to stay because you believed in the possibility. Okay, this guy, Conan Doyle, I mean, he's kind of telling the truth, or I guess very objective truth, but that's kind of fucked up. I understand how you feel now, but blind rage gets you nowhere. It's like he fucked up, or he like caused this her mishap or misfortune. But he's just like, whatever, man. It's just a possibility. Realizing she was losing control, Raven's face went pale, and she slowly let go of my collar. Gaslighting at its finest. Yeah. I promised to cure her. I promised. If something should happen to her, taking her here would be the biggest mix I've made. Hi, Island. Just graduated today. Just wanted to check into your stream. Kat, congratulations on your graduation. I clap. Congratulations. I know how that feels. Welcome back to the stream, too. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. And a blast. Finally graduating. Let's go. As if exhausted from the wall hammering, she slowly stepped back while murmuring to herself. Seeing her finally calm down, I sighed in relief. But just then... Cure her? How would you do that? Is that how you convince yourself to get into this inheritance fight? The moment I saw that little girl, I knew she was badly corrupted by Honkai energy. No way it was caused naturally. You think doing this will cleanse all your sins? Are you truly in this for her or for yourself? See, Einstein knows a little bit about Raven's past from what we said earlier. So I guess I guess she's a little bit frustrated for something that happened in the past that I'm not aware of yet. Stop it. The heart-rending situation seemed to be taking a toll on Dr. Einstein's nerve as well. Her sharp words cut deep into Raven's heart like a knife and fueled her rage even more. Stop acting like you got nothing to do with this. Damn you, scientists! Raven went ballistic in an instant. Piraga, what's up? Welcome back. Watch out! Before I could alert Dr. Einstein, Raven had already got to her. Clang bang! Two sounds were heard at the same time, and the next instant, everyone froze. Okay, they're pretty far away, but okay, sure. Damn you, scientists! Raven went ballistic in an instant. I feel like I'm in a groundhog situation here. Watch out! Before I could alert Dr. Einstein, Raven already got to her. Clang bang! Wait, where's the bang? Miss Adler acted fast and blocked Raven's attack from the side. Oh, bang! Meanwhile, to dodge Raven's attack, Dr. Einstein took a step back and fell upon the bookshelf behind. Stay the hell out of my way. Sorry, I cannot abide. After all, Liesel is one of the very few people I could see eye to eye with. Oh, what's this? I fell at her eyes. Do you guys like my voice acting? Do you guys like my voice acting for Rita? It's not very good, but one of these days. It was a pile of paper notes, neatly stapled together. The color of the paper varied from top to bottom. The top looked yellowish from aging. Thank you. I am very glad that you enjoyed my Rita voice acting. As Miss Adler bent down to pick them up, I thought I saw a brief moment of hesitation on Dr. Einstein's face. No British accent, not good. Oh, is that how it goes? This is... Oh. What? Doctor? You have to see this. I can't do it, dude. A lead coming from nowhere. Coming from nowhere. I chewed on those words. As she handed them to me, I knew that what she meant, but I decided to play along for now. Investigation on Saint Fontaine Catastrophe by Will Joyce. I didn't even need to finish reading the title to know how important those notes were. Apparently, they were written casually in first person and not intended for publishing. Sounds Aussie to me. If I can even do that, I would be happy. My eyes skimmed through the keywords quickly. The situation can hardly get any worse. I don't know who I can trust. Maybe Tesla and Einstein only. At the beginning, I only wanted to know the whereabouts of the two kids. The forbidden experiment had borne fruit and someone had to answer for it. I feel obligated. I found one of them. Her physiological readings are stable, but I have to end all this. This reminds me of... Oh, it was the original Welts and the headache situation in the very beginning. It started with me and has to end with me. This is destined to happen. I still can't find the other one. Church leaders are behind the experiments and the lab data are well protected. But somehow I found the lead. A broker supplying materials for the experiments. Materials. Seeing this word I wrote a month back makes me sick now. Oh, materials as in, I'm assuming, yeah, human. This broker is nothing but a human smuggler. To avert attention, please. These poor materials were transferred many times, but they all ended up in Saint Fontaine. So little children. This is pretty dark, man. This is a 12 and up game. I don't agree. Every time these kind of things happen, we just kind of sit here and be like, you sure this is a 12 and up game? This is very dark. Unless, I don't know, 12-year-olds are like aware of these kind of things already. I mean, eventually they learn, but isn't that like way later? Huh. If only all of this was just a nightmare. Flames devoured everything and leaked Honkai energy turned innocent men into monsters. What have they done? It's been a week since the catastrophe, but the cause remains unknown. It has to be the Forsaken experiments. I adopted a girl in the orphanage that survived because she was transferred here before it happened. Bronya, I guess. Every Lee was burned to the ground and I almost gave up, but now I finally found something about the broker. He is the one who sourced orphan children as lab rats for them to test on. He's going to lead me to the others involved and eventually Omega 2. Is that Omega? No one knows his real name, but they all call him the Grey Serpent. This was the very last sentence written on such force that the ink almost pierced through. I looked up and found Raven's eyes. Her pale face now looked eerily calm, a huge contrast from the hysteria from before. Don't forget this is Welt Joyce, by the way. Yeah, the one that's quote-unquote dead, right? Yeah. The not Honkai Star Rail Welt, who is named Yohim in this bubble verse. Grey Serpent. So he had gone this far. He's the original Welt? What do you mean? Is it the one that's alive? This is written by the person that was alive? Welt Joyce. What? Welt Joyce. Yohim. Jeffrey. Welt Joyce is talking about the first Welt. This is the first Welt. You guys, okay. Listen to me. As far as I'm concerned, there's only two Welts in this Bubbleverse. We're not talking about the main story. Okay? We're not talking about the main story because main story goes a little bit more deeper. There's a lot of additional thing. This is just for this bubble universe and what's happening right now for this event. It's like a different world. Nothing is 100% correlated. It's just references. Unlike Welt from Star Rail that's connecting to. So, this Welt Joyce, if I'm understanding correctly, is the one that's already dead. And the Yoahim is the one that's still alive downstairs with the gray hair. I'm assuming that's... whatever. What is Omega 2? What was it that Mr. Joyce had been searching for all these years? This is supposed to be the top secret Lab 42, Doctor. I can tell you, but not here and not now. She eyed Raven while speaking. Yes, it was not the best occasion for the best audience. Besides, finding Sora is our top priority at the moment. Indeed, now that it's established, Grey Serpent isn't in the manor. We should expand our search to the vicinity. Joachim is running analysis on the phantom data in the lab. See? This is what I mean. In this world, it's a little different. I think I want to believe that what I think is correct for this bubble universe. In the main story, it's a little bit more complex. I understand that. Yes? Joachim, in this universe, is the guy with the glasses and the white hair. So stop confusing yourselves with these names from like the main story. This is kind of different because this is the bubble universe, okay? Joachim, the one downstairs with the white hair and the glasses, was running analysis on the phantom data in the lab, and Joey's status required to stay close. That leaves the searching to me, Miss Adler, and Conan Doyle. I'll have a word with you. Come here. As I was still baffled by her sudden calmness, she threw this at me and walked out abruptly. Well, looks like I've underestimated your charm, Doctor. Something told me the conversation wasn't going to be romantic in any remote manner. Okay. Oh, I'm super slow. What's up? So, what can I do for you, Natasha? How'd you know my name? Anyways. Raven glanced at Miss Atla behind me and took a long pause before handing me something. I unfolded the paper handed over and found an address written on it. This is the Roost. Ooh. An orphanage facility. I found it. After this, I want you to find someone reliable to run it for me. But why are you leaving someone else's care? If I can walk out of this alive, simply ignore what I just told you. Well then, why me? Because you're a detective, and with a fat check, anyone can be your client. I happen to have enough savings to interest you. You seem adamant in believing you'll meet your end here, and the reason is, I'm not sure if I'll die here, just planning for the worst. I still doubt if it was Grey Serpent that killed Jackal and took Sora. He doesn't have a motive. I know Will Joyce's notes are true because I was there and I played a part in the experiment. Grey Serpent was sourcing suitable materials and my job was to deliver them in one piece. Oh, that's why she felt like guilty and later she founded the orphanage. Sad. And the tests on human subjects were run by Jackal, right? Right. Then, Mr. Joachim, who was managing the church back then, was also involved? What? How did you know about the church? It's simple. This many children in St. Fontaine would have attracted a lot of eyes, but no one questioned the church. And before it was turned into a manor? I don't know how to pronounce this word. This church acquired a good name of caring for orphans from other places. You're right. The orphans were the materials. But Joachim, he was kept in the dark all along until it happened. He seemed to really care about the kids. I see. Last question. You said you didn't believe Grey Serpent was the murderer. But why are you... Because I saw Walt Joyce's notes. Obviously, he had something on Grey Serpent. So Mr. Joyce must die, of course? The failed test most likely caused the disaster. Everyone involved were supposed to take a secret to their graves. But someone kept digging. After killing Mr. Joyce, Grey Serpent decided to tie up all loose ends for good. Exactly, and now my turn has come. Zora has nothing to do with all this. Grey Serpent took her only to get me. Oh. Wait. Okay. The story is taking me to this path where it's literally signifying that it was Grey Serpent who murdered everybody. And it seems like it's true. But there's probably more to this, I'm assuming. Someone is Grey Serpent under the mask. I don't know, or maybe it's just Grey Serpent. Maybe that's where the story ends. I thought that was gonna be like a big review, but Manor? Manor? It's pronounced Manor? Okay. So, you're now prepared to face Grey Serpent yourself. It's the only way to save Sora. If I got killed, Sora, you. I could tell her inner struggle. She wasn't the type to beg for a favor. Don't do anything rash. We want Sora to be safe too. Let's work together to find Grey Serpent and her. Raven tried to say something, but she didn't. She turned around and walked to the elevator. To be safe, I didn't tell Dr. Einstein and Yohim about Raven, what Raven said. I only briefed them instead. We then followed Raven out of the manor. Mr. Yohim, are you coming with us? See? He's the Yohim! Yes. I want to make sure Bronya is okay. Alright, the transceiver that Dr. Tesla gave us, let's call them and see what they found. But before I could turn on the transceiver, a wild roar came. What? Honkai beasts are showing up in this close to the mansion now? Ugh, annoying beasts. Let's get rid of them quick. Eh? Raven seemed to have noticed something unusual and dashed off in a flash. Where are you going? Come back! Whoa! They're so fast. It's a good opportunity to show us the power of your Baritsu moves, Doctor. Alright. Okay, so obviously this is not as OP as the one that I played this morning, but still very strong. Hi. Oh, I fucked that up. Wait, what is this do? What is this? Oh, okay. Boing. Give me that. Where's Raven? What's up, you?
来聆听轨迹之神的低语吧。
So cool. Oh, damn. Your lightning team, Fallen Rosemary, Fischl, and Eden. Eden, I almost forgot she was lightning. True. Phew, at long last. Where's Raven? It was too chaotic. I think she left at some point. Well, as long as we're all looking for Sora, I believe we'll run into each other again. Cheh. She's a lone bird, so just let her be. The same buzz came off from everyone's comm link. Ah, it's from Frederica. We exchanged look and pressed the answer button. Shh, we got a problem. Shh, Brian, shh. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Is this the well from Star Rail? It has the same model, but it's not the same one. We need to relax and stop trying to figure out if they're the same, because this is obviously not. But to answer your question, it is not the same one. They just have the same model. Dun, 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 dun. Damn, that one took forever. Okay, fragment 2. Diary 1. On a random day.
第一次看到乔弗利时，我竟无法找到合适的词汇来传达我的心情。
Who is this talking?
最后能说出口的也只有“和他一模一样”这样的客观描述。虽然听上去有些无趣，却足够准确。但今天我却被告知，乔弗利并不完美，需要进一步修正。如果无法修正， 他只能被淘汰。
Yohim? Yeah, it does sound like him, doesn't it? Like, not the voice, but like the context.
以我目前的级别，无从得知修正的具体内容。 或许是因为第一次能参与这种级别的医学研究项目，如果乔弗利最终被淘汰，于是我积极提出申请，参与接下来对乔弗利的修正。当时组织下有个孤儿院，收留了不少生病的孩子，平时医生进进出出很多。经过讨论，乔弗利将会暂住在那儿，掩人耳目。为了应对意外事件的发生，我也被派往孤儿院担任教师兼管理者。对我来说，这是不同于以往枯燥研究的全新的任务。
Diary 2。
毫不意外，新来的乔弗利被大孩子们针对了。令我震惊的是，乔弗利与那个人的相像仅限于外表。
He is so cowardly and timid, which makes me wonder if that's the reason why the Institute decided to modify him.
但是就在我犹豫要以何种方式干预的时候，有个叫布罗尼亚的孩子挺身而出，赶走了那些欺负乔弗利的大孩子们。对，还有那个经常和布罗尼亚在一起名叫希尔的孩子。她虽然也有些胆小，但是个温柔善良的小姑娘。没过几天，我就看到布罗尼亚走到哪儿，希尔就走到哪儿。乔弗利也跟着走到了。又过了几天，我听到希尔小乔小乔地叫着乔弗利，很快大家都这么叫乔弗利了，挺顺利的。就这么向组织报告吧。
Diary 3。
今天是难得的好天气，我提前申请了外出许可，带孩子们去野外郊游，当然也在组织的监视下。说是野外，其实也就是孤儿院附近的一处空地。有些野花杂草。
Wildflowers, eh? You sure it's not Rosemary?
希尔给我编了一个花环，他给我戴上的时候，被孩子们的嬉笑包围的时候，我有些近来，我总是忘记自己的身份，仿佛从最初开始，我就是一个普通的老师。但是，隔三差五对小乔的修正。对外的说法是特殊治疗，总是提醒着我，我在这里所经历的一切，只是任务。
Sag. Diary 4。
今天的治疗结束后，我发现小乔的身体居然发生了短暂的虚化。那些人到底对小乔做了什么？
This is as soon as, I guess, on the same day or just around the time when Bronya figured this out too, huh? Like his body becoming ghost-like.
我控制不住自己的愤怒，当场质问了胡狼。他说对乔弗利的修正和调试已基本结束，现在开始进入测试阶段。
He sounds upset.
修正、调试、测试，原来我们一直使用的都是这么冰冷的词汇吗？胡狼再次提醒我，应保有研究人员的客观和冷静，但我觉得他只是在警告我不要和组织作对。
Damn, this is good voice acting. I like this. I should play in Chinese though for longer, dude. This is actually really good.
送小乔回去以后，晚上布让尼亚说第二天想找我聊聊。那个孩子不太表现自己的喜怒哀乐，以前我也不太明白，但相处久了也能看懂一些他的表情。他的眼里透露着愤怒。
Which Japanese also had dubs? Yeah, some events they don't have it, right? Diary 5.
布罗尼亚从楼梯上摔了下来，被紧急送去了医院，目前仍处于昏迷中，但医生说没有大碍，应该马上就会醒来。我没有告诉希尔和小乔布罗尼亚昏迷的消息，只是说他需要住院一段时间。除了不想让他俩担心之外，我本能地感到这事有蹊跷。布罗尼亚要找我聊的应该是小乔的事，他大概是发现了什么，只是不知道他还有没有找过其他人。不，从昨天到今天，他应该只找过我才对，所以
Wait. This is so sus. Hold on. I don't think she has talked to anyone other than me about it. She came to me just last night, which means
所以还有其他人在监视着这里。
someone pushed Bronya.
还有人把布罗尼亚。
Diary 6.
我偷偷拿了药剂检测成分，发现很多结果和记录数据完全不同。 维生素 C 片、淀粉胶囊、葡萄糖试剂，部分药物是安慰剂，不具备任何治疗效果。组织并非对所有患病的孩子都进行了治疗，他们任由部分孩子的病情恶化。
12 and up game, by the way.
更让我害怕的是
Dude, if a 12-year-old play this game, they get nightmares. Because all this game is about kids getting, like, pushed around and getting experimented on. I swear, I can't believe this. What frightened me even more was that I figured out their intention in an instant.
部分实验是为了收集观察疾病在不进行干预治疗下的数据。部分实验是为了对比治疗和不治疗状况下的数据。
Like, they will get nightmares and they will just, like, be unable to trust adults at all.
部分实验是为了测试安慰剂在后续治疗时的效果。所有的一切都是谎言。这些孩子是被实验者，是治疗资料，是数据，唯独不是病人，不是生病的人。
Damn, so emotional.
而小乔，他人眼中的重病患儿，恐怕是这里原本唯一一个健康的孩子。但如今的他，早已在实验中被修正成了病人，而我仍未得知，关于小乔的实验，到底在测试什么。
Shit. So we're trying to figure out what the hell, why Bronya said it's the first time that she was meeting Joey. Remember that? Like somewhere around here? When she first got here, it's like, oh, I can't wait to meet my kind of adopted brother for the first time or something like that. It was kind of sus. Phew! First nod rebooted. Bronya, Miss Fall, let's go straight to the next. Miss Bronya, Dr. Tesla is talking to you. I'm sorry, what did you say? Is everything okay? I was just wondering why the cut on this node looks similar. Familiar. Familiar? Yes, I'm very interested in mechanical engineering, especially the development of weapon systems. This cut doesn't look like it was caused by Honkai bees. Rather, it looks like damage caused by firearms? I think so too. A state-of-the-art model, to be precise. This is weird. We gotta be more careful from now on. If the conjecture is unfortunately correct, then we are in big, big trouble. Okay, so we're gonna try to repair it. That's it, the second pivot node. Let me check. I think she meant first time since the incident. Maybe. But that's the thing about this game. There's sometimes the translations error, so like we always have to keep that in mind, but sometimes it's on purpose. But then that thought in the back of your mind thinking, is this kind of like a translation issue kind of thing? Or like just not well described? But then sometimes it's like actually on purpose. It's kind of difficult sometimes. They sure know how to damage it, but doesn't matter. I can still fix it. Bronya, prepare replacement parts. Okay. How? The beasts again. Ah. Timing is just perfect. Please focus on the repair. I'll handle them. To speed it up, I'll have to pull up something special. Islandxd, it's your time to shine now. Islandxd. Oh, the little robot. Cute. Target locked. Fire. 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 Oh, what the? Holy crap, what is this? I've never seen this. Wait, come back. Wait, how do I do this again? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold. Hold. I missed the hold. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. What? How do 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm failing. Dun 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 dun. you're too slow. One more B? I thought it was 3 and 3. There you go. Ah. Come here. Oh, I wasted it. Damn it. Get out of here. Ugly horse.
终结技能解禁。Yes, master.
Chat. Second node. Reboot. Well done, Tesla. But the cut on this node also looks... I can only think of one organization with this power, superior weaponry, and Saint Fontaine, the Shixhall. Is it the Shixhall? We better go fix the last node ASAP. Let's go. Okay, that one was the short one. Accident. Tayuri, hello. How are you? Welcome back. The last node is right over there. Look at her smile. She's so happy we found the last node. It seems we were lucky this time. No annoying Honkai beast anymore. Wait! What's wrong? My feeling tells me something's not right. You're saying, after the security system failed, we have encountered swarms of Honkai beasts. But this area is unbelievably clear, which I don't consider to be normal. But we have to fix the last node to reboot the system. Even if this area is dangerous, we still have to go across it. I'll go have a look first. Agreed. You're the key. If anything happens to you, even if Fuha and I could make it to the last node, it's all pointless. She'll go with you. Okay. Keep going, and the next maintenance point, your readings are abnormal. You're right, something's wrong. Better watch out. The hell is this thing? This is the prototype Sentinel system equipped paralyzes with the lightning attack. Like that? Sup? Sup, bro? Sup? Fire! Oh, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Hold. Oh, I guess I have to press it one more time after I land. Whoops. I'm trying so hard. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I have to just spam it. Press B and hold. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh. Oh, I was pressing Y the whole time. Okay. Whoa! Oh. Wait, aren't those Shixo people? What's up? Besides the corridor. Oh. Oh! Flashbang! What happened? It's a trap! It's a trap! It's a trap! Okay, that's a funny way to... Okay. Next. AAAP. I'm using an Xbox controller, so it's a little bit different. That's maybe why I'm confusing myself here. Happy cliffhanger. What the hell? Breathing. Turns out to be quite an effort. I think Raven's dead. People tend to ignore common things. But when there is a gash in the throat, oh my god. Breathing, which is the most common action, becomes luxurious. She pressed her fingers against the gash, trying to stop the bleeding, which proved futile. Her hand feebly dropped down. The agony of suffocation even exceeded the pain of the wound. Dude, this is so scary. Or it's just so graphic. I guess that's the word. It's so graphic. She struggled to turn her head to look at the body on the ground near her in the heavy rain. Is there somebody there? He was the reason why she ended up like this. Violence had been with her since the childhood. Accomplishing missions used to be the only theme of her life. At least that child can go on a different life path. This thought used to be her strength of will. But now, light footsteps softly approached. Someone was writing something beside her with the blood. Oh my god! This is so graphic, dude. Please hide. Yeah. Yeah. Why? She asked soundlessly. She could no longer make any noise. Why? The writer did not stop but responded with a peculiar smile. Her pale lips were slowly closed. Warm teardrops fell down her cold cheeks. Raven cries came from afar. Fucking hell. I wasn't even ready for that. What the fuck? Okay. So during the time that they were split up and Raven disappeared, after telling Conan Doyle she disappears and then she actually ends up dying. And I'm assuming the person who was writing her name or writing whatever it was, not her name, but he was writing something. It probably was Grey Serpent, I'm assuming, because he did that before, wrote like messages after the body died. Talk. It's too dark for you? Don't worry. Here's have some victory music. Da-da-da-da-da! Da-da-da-da! Dr. Tesla. Expert Snoop. Expert Snoop. Huh. What an ingenious nickname. What happened, Tesla? You said Bronya. What happened to her? Calm down. She's fine. At least for now. For now? Dr. Tesla, please be straightforward in this kind of emergency. Then let Bronya speak to you herself. Islandxd, contact Bronya. Beep beep. Doctor. Miss Adler. In a word. Miss Hua and I encountered unknown enemies and fell into their ambush. It was a trap. Beep beep. Miss Hua is resisting the enemies. Though they cannot severely hurt us for now, we are indeed outnumbered. Ambush? Has the intelligence of Honkai beasts evolved to this level? I'm afraid it's not Honkai beasts, sir. While Miss Bronya was talking, there was faint sounds of gunshots and explosions. It's the Shikso people? Because isn't that the motto for the Shikso, like low-rank Valkyries? Honkai beasts do not use firearms. Then what is happening? Is it the missing Valkyrie squad? Oh. Yes, it's the Valkyrie squad that lost contact in the mission of hunting the Phantom. Yeah, like Susanna. Susanna was cool. I wish they gave her a little better model. Because Susanna was cool. Even though she made me run around for like 2 days. Though we don't know why, their hostility towards you two alone justifies our counterattack. But if it's possible, please don't take their lives. Dr. Tesla, they are well equipped. We are in no place to pull their punches. Don't worry. Leave that to me. I happen to know a few tricks that can manipulate people's minds. I can paralyze them without hurting them. By the way, why would they attack people who would hire them? I don't know. That's what we're here to find out. It's kind of sus. You hate Susanna? Susanna was cute. She was just doing her job, you know. Then guess I'll have to trouble you to join the fight, Miss Adler. I have a plan. Time is against us. Tell me about it on the way. Hey Tesla, what's up? Look at them. They're just hanging out. It's like anime, right? the side characters are just waiting until the main act steps into the scene. And then the story progresses. Look, they're just chilling. It's like, ugh. When's the high paying actress getting over here? God, we're just waiting and waiting. So annoying. Just because she's super popular. Oh, she's here. I'm in position. Copy. Signal me, and I'll take him out. Oh, this button. Action! We need more light! It's like we're in a movie scene. It's like a Hollywood movie set, dude. Great! More power, more oomph. You're doing great. Don't worry about the mistakes. We'll fix it in post-editing. Well done. You're almost there. A little bit more push. Make it more gracious. Well done. Last enemy. You got it. There you go. Oh, caught. There's one more. We missed it. All right.
Yes, master.
Oh, there's more. What's this? What's this little orb on the ground? Oh, this music's pogs, dude. Doctor, look! These are dead Valkyries. I think I once saw the weapon that killed them. It's Raven. I fought her once. I cannot be mistaken. It cannot be mistaken. Seems like she clashed with the Valkyrie squad here and she didn't treat them too kindly. Wait, I think I saw someone. That's Sora? What? She looks weird. Let's check it out. Be careful. But after we got to the corner, the horrible view before our eyes was beyond words. Eh? Yeah. Eh. "12 and up game, by the way. This is..." In a deep shock, Sora was curled up near the wall and trembling all over. Oh, Sora is just fine. It's just she's shocked for seeing this. Ugh. In the direction she faced, we found Raven's cold body. The woman I talked to moments ago was now sitting against the wall bathed in blood. All life was gone from her eyes. She's dead too. There's something written on the wall. On the wall Raven leaned against, we saw a scarlet word, Rashi, written in fresh blood. Bronya, relax. Not again. Revenge. Eh? It wasn't until I noticed something else lying at her feet. Another body. Right, there was another body. Everyone else soon caught up to it. That's... Grey Serpent's also dead? But who wrote the thing? Wait, as she was dying, she saw somebody writing this, but she, at the same time, it said there was a body laying on the ground, so Grey Serpent was dead. As she was dying, there was another person that was writing this. Huh. None of us could believe our own eyes. Grey Serpent was killed too. Raven and him did this to each other. I bent down to check Raven's body and found a fatal knife wound on her neck, cutting her. Ugh! I then checked Grey Serpent and found a similar neck wound, but somehow there were another puncture wound on his back. Why? I fell into a long silence, one that was shared by everyone else. I looked into only eyewitnesses. I looked to the only eyewitness, Sora. Oh. Yoahim and Bronya had helped her up. She was in a trance and her face was devoid of any emotion. Sora. Can you hear me? She made no response, as if she was a soulless puppet. Raindrops kept hitting her eyes, but she didn't even blink. Dude, this is so graphic. What the hell? You sure this is like a... Whoa! I slowly soaked my body in hot water. Ah, so refreshing. Then I heard the sound of a long exhalation coming from the transceiver. Tired already? This is not like you, Mr. Detective. Wait. What? I thought I was a dude this whole time. Am I a really pretty dude? Then the Mr. Detective I know always conducts himself with grace no matter how difficulties he faces. Oh, this is Irene. Oh. Oh, it's the other way around. Oh, okay. Well then. That's good to know. Let's do that for a little bit. There you go. Let's do that for a little bit. I'm sorry, Miss Reader, but fiction and reality are actually two different things. Anyway, do we really have to talk through this thing? Oh. Oh, would you look at that? I don't know what happened. But, for some reason, my camera magically wanted to be on the middle of the screen. I don't know what happened there. Let me fix that for you. Alright. Several hours have passed since Raven and Grey Serpent's bodies were found. Unsubbed. After we managed to carry the two bodies back, everyone got drenched to the skin. Sora is still in a state of stupor. Dr. Einstein put her in a room to rest. Ratio? Fuck you. It's late at night. We're all exhausted, anxious, and uncomfortably wet. Before planning the next move, what everyone needs is a hot bath. But before that, I have something to do. I found Dr. Doyle, who is lost in thought alone in the hall. Do you have a minute, Doctor? So right now I'm in the perspective of Miss Irene, yes? What can I do for you? I'd like to talk to you in private, but not in here. I dangled a small, delicate device before his eyes. Oh. Oh, never mind. Dr. Tessa's transceiver. I see. I thought she was like, I don't know. In my mind, I thought she was like, she got like the hypnosis coin or something, but you know, dangling. But apparently it's the transceiver. Okay, never mind. As private as possible. Well then, talk to you later. I left a meaningful smile and turned to my room. The bathtub is filled with hot water. I tried the temperature, slipped out of... Okay, yeah. After transitory enjoyment of the small, warm paradise, I turned to my transceiver. I casually splashed water in the bathtub, and the gentleman on the other end of the line didn't make me wait long. Are you... I answered this question with a steamy... and we started to talk in the... Okay. Alright, what do you want to talk about? I'd like to hear your opinion on this case. You must have discovered some clues. Talking about thoughts with others makes it easier to sort them out, isn't it? There was a short silence. He must be debating whether or not to lay the cards he holds on the table. I thought so, with the smirk. I'm not asking to hear your opinion for free, Mr. Detective. My conjectures may help you too. This is a fair exchange. Alrighty. Regarding this murder, my biggest question is the murderer really among us? Among us! The reason why you have this question is because of Grey Serpent, isn't it? Yes, according to Raven, Grey Serpent knew he was found out by Mr. Joyce that had been involved in the human experiments conducted at St. Fontaine before the cataclysm, so he killed them to seal his lips. Jacko and Raven were also part of this, so Grey Serpent got rid of them too to spare himself any future troubles. The logic behind this assumption seems flawless in terms of... Why done it? But if you put more careful thought into it, you will find a paradox. Ah! Ah! Where do I put my... I don't know where to put my gaze at this point. Ah! Ahem. Wait. Here. You want to see it? I'll show it to you like real quick, okay? If you really want to see it, okay? Hold on. Let me change this. Real quick, okay? Where's the thing? There. Happy? Happy? There. My arm. Yeah. There you go. Take a screenshot if you want. Ew! Oh, fuck you. I can't believe you just said ew. You know what? You know what? Whatever. Whatever. Let me put this back. You guys are too much. Rita cosplay. The words written with blood, the Rache, whatever that thing is. Correct. Revenge. This word appeared at the bottom of the crime scene. Wait, we're okay, right? We're okay. If it wasn't a message left by the victims, then it must be written by the murderer of some kind of rituality. The situation of the crime scene obviously agrees with the latter assumption. Yes, the murderer has been declaring his or her motive to all of us by leaving that scarlet word. If Grey Serpent was the murderer, then Rache would make no sense. That's what I said. I'm super smart. I see you have completely crossed Grey Serpent off. Can't say that for sure now, but at least the two murderers defy the hypothesis of Grey Serpent being the murderer. What's more, according to the scene of Grey Serpent and Raven's death, neither of them could have written that word on the wall, no matter who died first. I think you're right. If there was no word written on the wall, I would have assumed they both died after the fierce fight. It's obvious that the murderer never intended to hide. They left the word of flaunt the progress of their revenge. You guys are such a big simps, yo. Oh my god. You guys are so... Man. I mean, shit. I know what you're thinking, but like, even I don't... You guys are a little bit too much. A little bit too much. Leave aside the motive. There's something unusual about the wound in Great Serpent's back. I've checked it. It's a fatal heart injury. There's no way he could lurk around for days and fight a former mercenary to death. What do you mean we only want to see her phone case? Alright. Alright. I'm surprised that he could even move. The degree of decomposition suggests that he's been dead for several days. The dead man had been walking around and committing murders, huh? This is a ghost story. Unless it was the Honkai corruption. Trust me, Irene, I know corpses very well. And that's why I started to wonder if I should still treat this case as a normal serial murder. If logic is no longer with us, I don't know how I should continue my deduction. I slightly adjusted my posture and the water. He certainly wouldn't believe what I just said. But I believe when you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, how improbable must be the truth. Lou, thank you for the 9 months. You've arrived at the perfect time, apparently, because... What's up? Thank you for the 9 months, dude. Appreciate it. Welcome back. What if we look at it from a different angle? Revenge. Who would hate those victims this much? Then we must look at the common experiences of the victim. A few hours ago, we just heard of the past that involves Jackal, Grey Serpent, and Raven. Human experiments on orphans and the cause of the cataclysm. They were all guilty of these, directly or indirectly. Let's assume for a moment that there's someone who lost everything in the cataclysm, but somehow survived. I got it! I got it! No wonder they're using this as the setting. It's because the text is dry. Because the text is dry, they want people to stay on the portion of this story for a little bit longer, so they're using this setting instead of them just talking front to front, like face to face. Oh, I got it. No wonder. I was like, why did they use this scene here? But then as I'm reading it, I'm like, oh yeah, this text is dragging on a little bit and it's a little dry, but it is very important, so it needs to be here. Let's assume for a moment that there's someone who lost everything in the cataclysm, but somehow survived. Man, I thought he got who the murderer is. I actually still have no idea. Then this person who knows everything about it would be a victim of and a witness to that tragedy at the same time. Bronya, that child has a motive to seek revenge on them. Wait a second. I remember Jack and Raven were invited by Mr. Yohim to help Bronya with her... But what if the legacy is just a bait from the very beginning? So Jacko coveted Mr. Joyce's research data while Raven was trying to find cures for Sora. And what Great Serpent wanted was Jacko's and Raven's lives. I see. It was a remarkably efficient bait. I paused for a moment, then gave a sudden chuckle. Sounds logical, but you missed one thing, Mr. Detective. Yohim and Bronya both had perfect alibis. They were with us when the murders happened. Yes. Had done it! This is what has been baffling me. My intuition tells me there's a paranormal involvement in this case, which all my learning have been forcing my brain to ignore. Actual ghosts. So... Quantum. I guess the legendary Holmes is just fictional character after all. I see. My deduction didn't score highly. Irene? I stood up from the water without making any remarks. The bubbles in the bed. I have to go. But cheer up, Doctor. I think you're getting close to the truth. Yay! Thank God. Is this...
早晨，乔弗利一觉醒来，发现自己变成了一只超级大甲虫。
Giant beetle.
镜子中的自己，蓝到发青的身体，坚硬的虫甲，还有6条腿。
That's creepy.
乔弗利，赶快穿好衣服来吃饭。他听见有人在喊他，不是布罗尼亚姐姐的声音，不是，是医生在叫他。乔弗利这才想起，昨天自己吃了晚饭后被带去了观察室里，没有回到孤儿院。他拖着6条腿，笨拙地往楼下跑。 因为把握不了平衡，咕噜噜的从楼梯上滚了下
People
来。
keep falling downstairs, man.
乔弗利走进餐厅，有好多医生走来走去，但谁都没看他一眼。早饭有香肠和橙汁，香肠煎得脆脆的，里面还有芝士，但乔弗利觉得吃起来有药的味道。是因为我变成了甲虫吗？乔弗利停下了手，看着香肠。
What the hell's going on?
乔弗利有点想念布拉尼亚姐姐做的牛肉饼，牛肉饼用姐姐自己种的迷迭香调了味。牛肉饼没有药的味道，乔弗利舔了舔嘴唇。医生们在他周围走来走去。乔弗利举起了手：“医生，医生，你们看，我变成虫子了。”有一个医生走了过来，是那个长长的黑色头发的医生。 虫子会喜欢吃香肠吗？医生问他。早饭结束后，老师来接乔弗利。在车上，乔弗利又问了老师：“你说什么呢，傻孩子？”老师头也不回地说。乔弗利看着车窗上映出的自己，还是一只虫子，怎么就没人看出来呢
I'm so confused.
虫子可以当医生吗？乔弗利犹豫了一下，又问道。 老师透过后视镜看了看他，说：“你做噩梦了吗，乔弗利？或许我们该调整下药剂量。至于虫子，我们可以回去后再讨论这个问题。”乔弗利蹑手蹑脚地从后门溜了进去。他用6条腿上了楼，上楼比下楼容易多了。他举起其中的1条腿，敲了敲希尔的房门：“是我，乔弗利。”
He knocked on the door of Sede's room with one of his 6 legs. Sede, it's me.
门开了一条缝，希儿探出头来，一看到他，希儿的眼泪就涌了出来。希儿姐姐能看见他变成虫子了，乔弗利的心里既高兴又难。我该怎么办？我变成了甲虫，但没有人发现。会不会我一直都是虫子，但一直没有人发现？也没我会在乎，乔弗利，布罗尼亚姐姐也会，我们会在乎的，你很重要。希儿，那我还能变回去吗？我会想办法的，好吗？相信我，小乔。希儿姐姐的眼泪不停地流下来，弄湿了乔弗利的胸口。希儿姐姐踮起脚，使劲揉了揉他的大脑袋。姐姐来想办法，你一定有办法变回去的。但乔弗利发现自己变成虫子后，长得比希儿姐姐还高了。他的愿望就是快快长高，早点保护希儿姐姐。
Sounds like some kind of a folktale or folklore.
如果是这样的话，变成一
But
只
it's
甲
so
虫或
weird.
许也
Why?
没什
Out
么
of
不好。
nowhere.
虽然他还是不想变成虫子。
Rico, hello. What's up?
再睡一觉好了。乔弗利乖巧的点点头，回到自己的房间。乔弗利一觉醒来，发
Sounds
现
like a
自己已经
metamorphosis
不是
book.
虫子了。
It does a little bit. When Joffrey woke up again, he found he was no longer a
他
beetle.
高兴地爬下床，穿好希儿姐姐给他缝补的小衬衫，套上心爱的灰色裤子。没错，我是乔弗利，我是人，不是虫子。他打开房门，看到了门口黑色长头发的医生阿姨，还有他们看着他，捂住了嘴。乔弗利不明白他们为什么这么惊讶。他向前跑去，越跑越快。他不知道自己为什么能跑那么快，就像自己有6条腿一样。他只想快点见到希儿姐姐，告诉她。
Hello, Manon. How you doing? Welcome.
乔弗利的甲虫日子结束了。
What the fuck is this? Gotta go, Island. I want to test 5.9 beta today. Enjoy. By the way, before you guys go, or before you have to do something, or if you're just tuning in, today is the last stream for about 2 weeks. Just letting you know ahead of time. Okay? Because I'll be going to LA next week. And then we'll probably... Yeah, the week after I'll be back. Just a heads up. But I don't understand what the hell is going on with this beetle thing. I don't know. It's weird. Huh. Have fun. Thank you. We're going to the Anime Expo. It'll be a lot of fun. Do you think you're now ready to tell me, Dr. Einstein? What is this Omega-2 that Mr. Joyce has been tracing these years? Bye-bye, Black Sky. Thank you for tuning in. I lean forward while the blue-haired lady on the other side of the table is impassively staring at me in the eye. We'll miss the streams. I will be missing my streams too. Are you doing any theory videos? There's a couple things. It's a couple lore videos. But we'll see when they get done. Obviously, right now, I'm not trying to force myself to like super work hard because I'm basically on like a break. And then Anime Expo and all that. So hopefully soon we'll get something done. Yeah? Moments later, she let out a deep sigh as if she just decided to give up something important. You won, Doctor. What I'm about to tell you is the biggest secret of Lab 42 of Shikso Imperial Institute. I trust you, but please don't put me in certain circumstances that require me to take drastic measures. I'm confident about my ability to keep secrets. You don't have to worry about that. To be honest, I'm surprised and flattered that you agreed to reveal this secret to me without much hesitation. So many people have died, I have no other choice. And I'd like to know what secrets are hidden behind this incident too. In that case, sure. Do you know that Welt used to be an assistant at Lab 42? Of course. But what do you know about his past before he joined Lab 42? Now that she mentioned it, I just realized that there is no intel about what Joyce's past. It's because of the Institute's strict intel control measures. Well, it used to be the Institute's top secret sample before he was transferred to Lab 42. Sample? Yes, sample for an experiment. Codename Omega 1. Omega 1. You don't need to know his real identity. I can't reveal it anyway, but I can tell you the Omega 2 well has been tracing were the only 2 copies of Omega 1 that the Institute has successfully made back when well it served as the sample. Clones? The only 2 copies? Wait a second. Does that mean Joffrey? You're indeed incisive, Doctor. Yes, the boy whom you just met is the one of those 2 copies. Who would have thought this is what direct descendant really means? But unfortunately, those 2 boys did not get Welt's power. Powers? Don't mind that. In short, as they failed to meet expectations, the Institute decided to dispose of Omega 2. Upon learning of this, Welt intervened with the influence of the Lab 42 and managed to protect one of them at last. I guess that's Joffrey. But the other one went missing ever since. I see. So Mr. Joyce acquired the intel that this missing Omega 2 was last seen in Saint Fontaine. Unfortunately, when he acquired the intel, the cataclysm already struck. So he led Lab 42 to Saint Fontaine not just to fight against the disaster, but also to investigate the whereabouts of Omega 2. Correct. Our informants in the Institute told us the cause of the cataclysm has something to do with a certain experiment. But we couldn't find any record of the participants and details of the experiments. So that's why the Institute hired outsiders to conduct the experiment. What did you say? Knock knock. There was a timely knock on the door. It's open. I ended this conversation before Dr. Einstein could ask any more questions. Whoop! Am I interrupting you too? What's wrong? I just came to inform you that Sora just woke up. Maybe it's Sora. I don't know, I'm just throwing shit in the air. Or maybe it's Joachim himself. Who the hell knows? What? What? Wait. Oh. Or it's headache. When I saw Sora, Joffrey was sitting by her bed. To my surprise, it was his stepsister Bronya who was with him rather than Dr. Tesla. It's Dio. Good morning, Sa. Good morning, Bronya. Where's Dr. Tesla? She's still studying the data about the Phantom, but Joey wants to check in on Sora. Bronya, there's something I'd like to talk about with the doctor. Can you take Joffrey somewhere else for a minute? Sure, let's go, Joey. Joffrey took Bronya's hand and they went out together. Seeing this made me begin to doubt my assumptions. From what I saw, they were as close as siblings with blood ties. Can't imagine she came to fight for the inheritance. Joachim told me Bronya cared deeply about a little girl in the orphanage, but she didn't make it in the disaster. She's like stuck somewhere. Sere. Joey's true identity cannot be known and he's been really weak. That walking was impossible for him until recently. It's the first time Bronya has seen him in 5 years. Maybe she was reminded of some fond memories. Sora, how do you feel? I'm much better now. Sora's eyes were dull, her voice weak, and her face washed by tears. Apparently, she had learned Raven's death. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions? She softly nodded, and I pulled a chair close to her bed. Could you tell me what happened last night, from the blackout until now? Alright, but I can't remember some of it. And I had this weird dream. It's okay. Last night, after the blackout, I felt someone grab my ass. I screamed and tried to break free, but then something hit me in the head and I passed out. And then, I don't know how long has passed, but I was somewhere else when I woke up. A small alley, I think. My hands and feet were all tied up. I tried to scream for help, but my mouth was stuffed with the rag. I struggled to get up and look around, and then I saw him! He was in a black cloak, and his face was behind a mask. He just stood there in the rain and he didn't say anything. I wanted to ask him who he was, why he took me, but my head was swimming. My head was swimming, and I couldn't see clearly. And Sora was frowning and wrestling with her memory. I waited quietly for her to continue. And then he took out a knife and began to wipe it. 1 swipe, 2, 3. My mind wanted to escape, but my head was so dizzy. All I could think of was sleep. Dizzy. Grace up and drugged her? I ran a brief test on her last night, and no residual of anesthetic chemicals was found. After a while, this man finished wiping the knife and turned to me. I was scared to death, but I couldn't even scream loud. He walked up to me and lifted his knife. I held my breath for what came next. And just then, Sensei, she showed up. Oh! What's her name? The dog lady. Fuck, I keep forgetting her name. The Anubis lady. Jackal, thank you. Fuck. Yeah, the Jackal. This was before she died. The Jackal. Yeah, okay. Oh, so she made it in just in time. No, her Sora's sensei is Jackal, not Raven. What? Oh, is it all the way around? Raven is her sensei? Oh, it's Raven. Oh, this was after Jackal's already dead. Oh, because there was a time lapse between the blackout and she was already carried out from the mansion and Jackal was already dead at that point. Okay, you're right. Yeah, it's Raven. Oh, so she made it just in time? Sora nodded and then looked away, keeping her tearful face from us. Sensei, she saved me. She fought the masked man hard. I never saw her so angry. Then what? What did you see after? Oh, we're trying to figure out who the third party was. The person who wrote the little message, I guess? The masked man was losing and Sensei knocked him down. Sora's recall had matched my assumption so far, but it was her next word that really mattered. Bronya Sensei is Yoihim. Yeah, I'm not talking about Bronya Sensei. I'm talking about Sora Sensei. Don't worry about it. We got it. Bronya Sensei is Yoihim. You're not wrong. Who killed your sensei and wrote the word in blood? I didn't see. I fell asleep. Oh my god. Asleep? After Sensei beat down the bad guy, she walked to me. Once I knew we were safe, I couldn't hold back the sleepiness any longer. My eyelids became heavier and heavier. Okay, that's fair. When did you wake up? Just right now, in this room. Bronya was taking care of... Oh, she can't remember! Because it was so graphic. It's like sometimes you witness something so just, you know, horrific that you just don't even recall and you just erase it from your memory, like unconsciously. But then you kind of knew you did, but you don't want to remember it. So it's kind of half and half. Nothing at all? No, but I had a weird dream when I was asleep. Oh, she thinks it's a dream. Dream? What kind of dream? In a dream, I became someone else. A girl dressed in blue. Sorry? What? Hold on a minute. This is uncanny. Right when we found Jackal's body, I seem to have seen the girl in blue too. The girl seemed very sad and I started to feel sad too. The girl, did she do anything to you? No, in the dream, I was her. I saw a man holding my hand in the pouring rain, but I couldn't see his face clear. Oh, the dream in the very beginning, huh? He kept saying something, but I couldn't understand. It's just a bad dream, right, doctor? The moment I wanted to comfort her, I was struck by a violent dizziness. This was not the first time. Da-dunk. When I opened my eyes again, Tora, Irene, and Dr. Einstein were all gone. All I could see was an azure shadow. Find me. Stop it. The girl in blue whispered, so, and then I became her. The hell is going on? Jackal! What did you do to Joffrey? Easy now, you. Joffrey's modification and debugging are almost done. Testing is in order now. But he's just a kid. Keep your researchers cool. He is just a test subject, a means to achieve the end. Jackal and Joachim? Jackal look pretty much the same, but Joachim seems a lot younger. Oh, this is not Welt. This is Joachim. Doesn't have white hair. Wait, what does that mean? I'm just gonna continue on. They seem to be fighting over Joffrey. Joffrey, why would this name come up here? This is sus. It could just be his younger self, sure, but it's kind of sus. You leaving? Of course. I've done my part, got paid. No reason for me to linger. Stay and witness history. History? What does that have to do with me? Heh. Still the Raven I know, Satch. What the? Wah! Wah! Stop your crying! They say I'm sick, and it's bad. Is it true, Mr. Joachim? You're not sick. Trust me. Everything will be fine. Sick? What happened to him? Wait, why is everything so blurry here? Shh. I think Joey's not getting treatment. We can't trust anyone from the church. Not even Mr. Joey. Don't worry. I'll keep you both safe. It's been a while, but it's back, baby. Oh. Among Us. It's been a while, but it always comes back. I was there once again, only this time it became much more realistic. I opened my palms and found two small soft hands which clearly belonged to an unnamed girl. I had no doubt that I just saw was something about the test that took place 5 years ago. But why? Why would this strange memory come to me? Whose memory is this? If it's the girl who is sharing it with me, then what's the purpose of it? With a million questions, I slowly walked to the azure shadow in the darkness. The rose is red, violet is blue. Mary is sweet, and so are you. The rose is red, Mary is blue. We were deceived, and so are you. Wait a minute. Dude. The killer is Veliona, or whatever her name is. It's the Red's headache. I don't know, we'll continue. I picked up my pace trying to catch up, but the harder I tried, the further she got away, and all of a sudden, I was cast out from this dream world. Okay. Oh! Yeah! Dun 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 dun! Because we did see the other's headache's existence in this universe for a split moment. Murder. What is it? Doctor's right. The incision on the body could only be made by someone much shorter. We can't let her know this. It's too cruel for a child. We are in an empty utility room in the underground lab of the mansion, which is now a bit crowded due to the 3 corpses lying side by side. Have you checked Mr. Joyce's body in the treatment room next door? Yes, I have. It's indeed him, and I've checked all vital signs. He's dead for real. Do you love Gricio? I don't know. I don't know if I love Gricio. What the fuck kind of question is that? I'm curious. Did you already suspect Sora before you visited her today? Just a simple guess based on the position of the scarlet word on the wall. It was almost level with Raven's head, who died sitting on the ground, leaning against the wall. Sup, Black Sky? An adult of normal height would need to bend over to squat down and write on the wall. So it's somewhat short. Oh god, it's Teresa, isn't it? Or is it Gracio? Which would not be a comfortable posture for writing, but the word was obviously written smoothly, which means it's only Gracio. The writer of the word is likely to be the same height as a child, and there happened to be a child on the scene. It's a Terry virus. It's common sense, not a law, so it cannot be used as evidence in a legal procedure. You're right. Witty as ever, Doctor. Though the process of your reasoning follows facts and common sense, the deduction you've reached sounds improbable. I agree with Miss Adler. Your deduction this time is just implausible. Do you really think the perpetrator of the serial killing is a phantom? I'm not sure. Those who doubt always try to fit their own guesses into facts. But I deduce from facts and see if my deduction fits. Okay. This is what I've deduced from the facts known to us. As I talk, I bent over and sniffed Grey Serpent's body. Eek. So I was right after all. I think we can skip the reasoning and directly identify the murderer. But I need you to help me with something first. The air is filled with delicate floral scent. Yes, this is the source of the scent. I'm standing in the yard in front of the mansion, sniffing at the fragrance of rosemary. A man is carefully pruning next to me. I didn't know you were interested in flowers too, Doctor. Maybe it's Omega 2. That's the murderer. Back for revenge. But if that's the case, who's the child? It's Sin Ma, isn't it? It's gotta be Sin Ma. Why didn't I think of this quicker? Ha! Oh, I've learned some basic botany for professional reasons. Come on! Sin Ma, she used to be in the orphanage too? Come on! Anyways, rosemary stems are lignified quickly. Too much pruning may harm the growth of new foliage, so it's best not to trim off more than half of stems over... Okay. Island, what's your reasoning for guessing Sin Ma? The only reason is because she's a child that's in an orphanage. And everybody from the orphanage is like portrayed here. I guess just like, you know, the... Oh! Sin Ma is the one that pushed Bronya! Down the stairs. Bro! It all makes sense. And what you're doing is textbook pruning, Mr. Yohim. These plants must have been well tended in the past 5 years. I see you're very proud of your endless erudition. I heard the complacency in your tone. Yohim responded without even looking up. I raised an eyebrow. You seem to have distaste for me, Mr. Yohim. I just hope you can do your job properly, Doctor. I don't want to see Bronya worried and scared. It's your duty to find the murderer and put an end to these horrors. Are you sure you can afford wasting time here? In my defense, I am doing my job here right now. What? I abruptly approached Yohim, clutched his wrist, and whispered to him. You know who the murderer is from the very beginning, didn't you? Right, because you know Sentinel from the church. Chat, it's all making sense. I don't know what you're talking about, but now I know Dr. Einstein shouldn't have trusted you with these case you and your meddling kids. His breathing was steady and his pulse did not quicken, so I decided to drop another bomb. She is here, isn't she? The second bomb has obviously caused damage. Yoahim's body quivered. His hand seemed to have been frozen on the rosemary stem. I can tell that he is trying hard to calm himself down. I don't understand your thing you're saying, Doctor. But you're making me uncomfortable. It's alright. All the puzzles will be cleared up soon, Mr. Yoahim. I let go of his wrist and took a look at my watch. It's about time. Come with me, please. Let's settle this matter once and for all. We're close, chat. I think. Are we close? Of the ultimate reveal? I hope so. When I stepped into the hall, everyone was present except Hua and the bedridden Tora. Doctor, I've gathered everyone here as you requested. Thank you, Dr. Einstein. I scanned around, passing through everyone's face before I cleared my throat. Hey! Is it true you found the murderer? Expert Snoop? Well, Dr. Tesla, how about you call me something else? Whatever. Stop holding it up. Just tell us who it is. Sure. The conclusion is, Grey Serpent killed Mr. Joyce, but he was not responsible for the other 3 murders. And I presume it is someone among us, then, Doctor? Yes, but we'll get to that part later. First, let's look at how Mr. Welt Joyce was murdered. The suspense. After all, this is the very reason I'm here now. Dr. Einstein, may I? As Dr. Einstein nodded in consent, I went over and I was going to say my head. It all started 5 years ago, if not any earlier. Mr. Joyce had 2 linear descendants. One is Joy, and the other one went missing years ago. Let's just call the other one Omega 2. 5 years ago, the catastrophic event hit St. Fontaine and Lab 42 came for relief. This was just an appearance. What Mr. Joyce truly wished to find out was the test that caused the disaster and Omega 2. Every sign leads to the fact that the higher ups of the church had a hand in the test, but no record was left. Naturally, according to Raven, no one from the church was directly involved. The tests were led by Jackal, Grey Serpent was the material supplier, and Raven handled the delivery of the materials. Oh, what a team they make. Wait, what do you mean by materials? I think you know Jackal better than me. It wasn't the first time for her to meddle with human subjects. That's ridiculous. If she took a lot of human subjects, how could she get away with unwanted attention? I believe you noticed, Dr. Tesla. Back when in St. Fontaine, there was a place to take in orphans legitimately. Yoahim, is this true? You're managing the church just for the atrocious business? Tesla's anger silenced the whole hall. That's sad because Tesla likes Yoahim, doesn't she? She was blushing and stuff. Everyone held their breath and looked at the same person. Yoahim pursed his lips and slowly closed his eyes. Dr. Tesla, it must be a mistake. Mr. Yoahim, he... I know, it is indeed a mistake. I asked Raven about Dr. Yoahim's role in the tests. She told me he was kept in the dark all along, right until the city was turned into ruins. But can we take her word for it? I believe yes, Raven confessed after she saw Mr. Joyce's notes, which pointed out Mr. Joyce was on to Grey Serpent. The tests on human subjects led to St. Fontaine's fall. Once revealed, the truth would crucify everyone involved. So Grey Serpent acted first and killed Welt. This explains Grey Serpent's motive. After Jackal's death and Sora's kidnap, Raven became sure Grey Serpent meant to silence everyone involved. She made the confession, knowing she'd probably die in Grey Serpent's hand. I don't think she had any reason to lie. I was there too, and I believe she was telling the truth. No, wait. I'm not sure I'm following. The test that caused the catastrophe and Grey Serpent's motive, I got this part. But Joachim, you knew that Welt was after all these years. You knew what Welt was after all these years? Why did you keep your mouth shut? What the hell is your plan? Dr. Tesla, I believe Mr. Joachim will give us a convincing explanation himself. But before that, let's return to the case itself. The killer of Jackal, Grey Serpent, and Raven is still among us! What? But to follow what you just told us, Grey Serpent killed Welt, Jackal, and kidnapped Sora. Raven then killed him to save Sora at the cost of her life. That explains everything, right? It's a fine story, but I believe you left out something important. Revenge! Yes, what I'm about to say might sound far-fetched, but I'd like to begin with 2 murders after Mr. Joyce. In normal circumstances, this Dr. Tesla's explanation makes perfect sense. If not for the blood writings. It means revenge in German. If it was Grey Serpent, he apparently didn't kill for revenge. On the other hand, if the writing was merely a distraction, then why didn't we see it near Mr. Joyce's body? True. Dr. Tesla and Einstein said that they found Mr. Joyce. Grey Serpent was also there with the knife on his back. But then they got Mr. Joyce to the emergency room and returned. Grey Serpent was gone. Wait! I watched enough Scooby-Doo to know that it's always the person asking the most amount of questions ends up being the culprit. It's Tesla, isn't it? And she's doing this to cover up for Mr. Joachim, her lover. Anyways, but when they got to Mr. Joyce to the emergency room and returned, Grey Serpent was gone. Dude, I'm just taking shots, okay? I have no idea who it is, alright? They just said it was somebody short, okay? Look, she's short. I examined Grey Serpent's body firsthand, trying to get an answer. The back wound went to the heart, a fatal blow. And the wound had rotten so much that it's safe to say he died exactly around the time of Mr. Joyce's death. What? Which means the corpse rose from the dead, killed Jackal and Raven before it was finally put to rest? That is indeed defies everything logical. To begin with, it's hard to imagine all 3 directly involved in the test should show up in St. Fontaine together. True. That is hardly a coincidence. The killings were for revenge, and the 3 victims share one thing in common. The Forsaken test 5 years ago. So, of all the people here today, who has the best reason to see these 3 dead? Oh, it's Joey, isn't it? What? Can Joey actually turn into a beetle, go around murder things, and then turn back? Holy... The hall fell silent after my question. It was more than obvious. I wonder who it is. Doctor, that's very sound reasoning, but I must say the conclusion is based on unfounded presumption of guilt. Yes, Bronya and I were victims of the horrendous event 5 years ago, but that doesn't mean we're guilty. And I'd like to remind you both of us were by your side when the 2 murders took place. You're right, motives don't make you murderers, but there are too many things that about you that makes no sense. You knew exactly what happened 5 years ago, but you never said anything to Mr. Joyce after joining Lab 42. You knew Jackal was responsible for the tragedy, but you still made her Bronya's governess and nothingness. Nonetheless, you knew more tragedies would follow if they got their hands on Mr. Joyce's legacy, but you still invited them here. Unless, of course, none of them would walk out of the manor alive in your plan. Utter gibberish. Say whatever you want. Everyone here, including yourself, is our alibi. As long as this stands, everything you said is just wild fantasies. Ah, I knew it would eventually come to this. I sighed and put the comms link prepared by Dr. Tesla close to my lips. Action speaks louder than words, and that's how I'm going to prove my theory. Hua! How is the preparation going on your side? I'm ready, Doctor. I turned to face the group with a grim look. I'm going to burn every rosemary in the yard. What? I found surprise on Dr. Tesla and Bronya's faces, but before they could speak, someone's breakdown came faster. Stop it! You can't do this! Huh. Care to explain why? Dr. Einstein has given her consent. Are all the kids like buried there or something? You. Don't worry, Mr. Joachim. Dr. Tesla told me the church was burned down 5 years ago, but the Rosemary survived. Are like, I don't know, are the Rosemary's like a soul of like dead children or some shit? It might take Hua some time, but fortunately we prepared enough fuel. It's time for us to find out whether Rosemary truly stands for eternity or not. Just bloody stop it. The hysterical scream came from a man of maturity and refinement. He soon regained calm in everyone's shocked gaze. I confess, I killed Grey Serpent, Jackal, and Raven. Okay, that was very anticlimactic, but okay. What's going on? I'm lost here. I'll leave the details to the murderer himself. And before that, I'm afraid we have to temporarily restrain your freedom, Mr. Joachim. Before I finished my words, Hua came out of hiding and slowly approached Joachim. It's a trap! The song changed. A bitter smile floated up Joachim's face. To everyone's surprise, someone small stepped forward in front of him. What? Don't touch him. Oh, are they in cahoots? Bronya. No, she just wanted to protect him, I guess. Miss J. Sheik, I know how you feel. Shut up! You know nothing. All of this is my plan. Oh, it's Bronya? This is the only beginning. Oh. Where have I seen this before? Ow. Oh my god. Wow, that was very not good for YouTube. Wait, so it was Bronya? Interesting. I said, so it's Bronya? Huh. Galaxy Crystal, thank you for becoming a member. What's up? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay. So, if I'm understanding this correctly, it was Bronya and she wanted to take revenge for Sede and Joey and used Mr. Joachim, but Joachim didn't say no because Joachim likes Bronya and he also thought this whole thing was screwed up, so they wanted revenge? Huh. Just quit it, Miss Bronya. Your enemies are all gone. You can stop now, Bronya. No, I can't stop. You don't understand. I used to be very grateful for the Grey Serpent who brought me, a lowly child soldier, back from the battlefield. In the church, I met Tede and Joey and my beloved sister and brother. For the first time in my life, I felt there was something worth cherishing in this world. But that woman named Jackal, she had been making modification to all the orphans in the name of treatment. I knew something wasn't right, so I started my own investigation. I thought I had been doing it secretly, but they were still alerted. Raven and Grey Serpent somehow knew my plan to confront Sensei, so they pushed me down the stairs. Oh. Raven and Grey Serpent? What? So realistically, Raven just wanted to kill Grey Serpent and nothing more. Because she just doesn't... She feels like Because he kidnapped Sora. I don't know. When I woke up again, I had already been sent to one of the Institute hospital outside Saint Fontaine. I tried so many times to leave. I wanted to return to Saint Fontaine to take Sadie and Joey away, but at that time, I hadn't recovered from my leg injury, so all my escapes failed. And one day, I read in the newspaper that the cataclysm occurred. Bronya. Over the years, I've done many investigations with all resources I could possibly access. I even used my bequeathment to lure my enemies. Project Pseudo Hersher. Oh. It was to create a powerful Pseudo Hersher by modifying the copy of the first Hersher well Joyce. Oh. How did you know about this? They did this human experiment on the orphans purely out of their sick craving for power. In the end, the project failed. Saint Fontaine was ruined, and my little brother became a nameless monster who killed our sister. Holy shit! What? The Phantom. Oh! Oh. Wait a minute. Who met? Wasn't it Bronya and Fuha that met the Phantom earlier in the story? Was she pretending that just she didn't know? So I used Grey Serpent to kill Jackal so that I didn't have to get her evil blood on my hands. Grey Serpent was the next. His first death was an accident, but I didn't want to let him off easy. I was right. Raven once mentioned she was also an orphan taken up by Grey Serpent. It was him who trained her to be a mercenary, so I controlled Grey Serpent to take Sora to have him killed again by his own pupil. As for Raven, she was ridiculously naive and merciless mercenary. After everything she had done, she started to adopt orphans all of a sudden. I couldn't stop laughing when I first heard about— Yo! This Bronya's like evil! Trying to get straight and make amends, huh? No way. Bad people only deserve to die alone in the shadows. So you controlled Sora to kill her. Huh. The bitterness of being killed by someone she had cared and protected, she must taste it. Just like my sister did. Oh, dude, this is crazy. This Bronya in this world is just like super like vengeful. Vengeance. I should have thought of this earlier. I thought the merciless avenger who had been hiding in the dark was Yohim, but I didn't know. You had been holding such violent hatred. Anyway, this should be the end of your revenge. Your enemies are all gone. The end? No, Doctor. Do you really think my revenge is complete after I killed 3 pawns? Jigsaw, the Institute. I know this behemoth is behind all this. What did you say? When first I realized Jigsaw was behind the project, I swore I'd one day erase his entire existence from the world. I opened my mouth but failed to say nothing. My usual calmness had been overwhelmed by Bronya's deep resentment. Her obsession with revenge is too intense to be eased by a sense of justice. So, I can't stop now. Bronya gave a cruel smile. She reached out her hand and gently stroked Joachim's cheek. You'll protect me, right? What?! Wait, who's the kid? Is that just a puppet? What? What the fuck? What? Okay, Joachim had a calm look on his face, but I somehow see a trace of craziness on it. The next moment, deafening roar, rawr! A fierce roar came from nowhere. What the? A hideous monster emerged out of thin air behind Bronya and Joachim, and the next second, the monster took Bronya and Joachim and vanished. We all know the monster's name, but only Dr. Tesla came back to senses from the shock and said it out loud. The Phantom! Joachim is apparently Joey. But I don't know why he has grown so much in over the 5 years. So what the hell is the little boy, Geoffrey? I guess it's a puppet. What the hell is going on? We'll continue. We'll see what happens. Secret. There's 2 clones, remember? Yeah, but one isn't one of them the fucking, it's the fucking thing. The Phantom. I don't know. We'll find out. Geoffrey, Joachim is Omega 2? I figured it out instantly. The Joffrey that Bronya just mentioned is not the timid little boy who followed Dr. Einstein. But if Joachim is Omega 2, then what is the Phantom? I thought there was 2 and one was that one. Didn't somebody say earlier that it turned into a Phantom? Doctor, before I woke up from my contemplation. What should we do now, Doctor? We have no devices or techniques to track out that Phantom. Don't worry about it, Dr. Einstein. If Bronya and Joachim that we should track, not the Phantom. Before we assembled here, I borrowed a tracking device from Dr. Tesla and managed to stick it on Joachim's coat. The real problem is we don't have any weapon or measures that could hurt the Phantom. Even if we could track down Bronya and Joachim with the Phantom around, we wouldn't be able to bring them back. Oh, you don't need to worry about that. What did you say? I've been analyzing the data we collected from the Phantom after our encounter with it. The analysis went well, and I made this device based on the results. It can interfere with quantum states. I think it will effectively hurt the Phantom if we activate it in battle. Then let's set off. Okay.
要来一场约会吗？
Saint Fontaine Railway Station, the only link in the city it has with the outside world. With the twist amidst the void, 2 people and monster emerged. Thank you, Mr. Joachim. Sorry, this is all my fault. No, Joffrey. Conan Doyle is every bit as good as his name, and we were caught off guard by his cheap shot. I wonder how he came to know about the Rosemary secret. Maybe not on his own, but with some help from Sede. Enough! How many times must I repeat? She is dead! And whatever is in the flower is not her. But if she was, she'd come to me long ago. What should we do now? Leave Saint Fontaine and lay low before the time is right for our next move. That's famous words of every antagonist ever in anime. They've all paid with their blood. The only thing left for us to do is leave. I believe we still have unsettled business here, Miss J-Sheik. Who's there? Phew, made it. Never thought Dr. Tesla's while driving would actually do some good one day. Bronya, come with us, please. No way you could locate the Phantom. What? She suddenly thought of something and began to search herself. Failing to find what she looked for, she tugged Joachim over and finally found a red dot on the inside of his sleeve. Che! Another cheap shot. Whatever works. Prepare to transfer! I don't know what that means, but yeah. However, this time, the Phantom could not just vanish into thin air with... Oh, like, run away. Prepare to transfer! Roger. Malfunctioning. How? It let out a scream of puzzlement and confusion. After all this time, you still think we're unable to develop any countermeasures? Huh. Checkmate, Bronya. Come here, you Phantom. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll finish it today. What's up, Turbo? We'll finish it today. We're almost there. It's so cool that I'm fighting with Hua. She's so cool. This looks so cool, man. This character is so majestic, like, and she just got wrecked. Weak roar. Roar. Without the protection of the quantum state, the Phantom finally fell down under overwhelming attacks. Its physical composition is very unstable. It might still come back to life if we don't annihilate it now. But I know what you're worried about, Hua, but this Phantom is not Omega 2. It's nothing but a Honkai beast. If Miss Hua doesn't have the heart to end its life, leave the dirty work to me. Irene brushed past us and raised her deathly scythe. The Phantom under the scythe is like the wounded beast in a trap waiting its doom. Sensei! A scream was heard along with the sound of metal clashing together. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Okay, Bronya and her shield was knocked over by Irene's giant scythe. Sensei? Omega 2 Sensei! The real Yoahim is fucking the Phantom? I suddenly thought of details of the intel Hua told me. It was when they first met the Phantom. When Yoahim was shielding Bronya. Oh shit! Oh! Wait, didn't I say something like this before? It was the other way around. Wow. Wednesday I said the Phantom is a child from the orphanage that saw the Sensei Yoahim. That's why he stopped attacking, but it's actually the other way around. The Phantom is the real Yoahim who turned into a Phantom, and Jeffrey is taking the spot of Yoahim. Oh, it's backwards. It turned out when Bronya cried out Sensei, she was actually calling the hideous monster rather than Yoahim. Stop it, Irene. I shouted at the last second. To my surprise, Irene hurriedly held her scythe, as if it was what she had expected. Hey, Expert Snoop, didn't you hear what I just said? Doctor, what is going on? This is unbelievable. I thought that serial murder and Grey Serpent's undead corpse were already uncanny, but there's actually something even more unexpected. I believe this Phantom is the real Yoahim and the Sensei, the father of the orphans before the Cataclysm. Bro, Wednesday, for those of you that were here, you're probably sitting there like, hey, Island's dumb. He got it backwards. How many of you are sitting there laughing, all secretly like, you assholes? I mean, it's a good thing you didn't tell me because it's spoilers, but you're sitting there like, you got it backwards. You got it backwards. Yo, you got... Okay, whatever, dude. I was close.
要来一场约会吗？
Cough, cough. You saw through it after all. Bronya slowly hobbled over to us, leaning on Yoahim. You're right. This Phantom is Yoahim, who was our sensei 5 years ago. In the name of Great Honkai, I managed to catch your stream. I really wanted to make it. So happy birthday to me. Hey, happy birthday. Welcome back. Glad you're here. Thank you. I have a question, Omega 2. No, Mr. Joffrey. I remember Miss Bronya once mentioned that the failed experiments turned you into a mindless monster 5 years ago. Yes, though I don't remember anything about that experience. I saw horrible memories stored in this body. Today, my big sister was killed by me. Then how did you get into this body? Oh, he came... He went in to a different body? Huh. Come to think of it, it seems more like a soul swap, perhaps? I don't know. I really don't. This body gave me all of Sensei's memories, experiences, and knowledge, except for the memory of the soul swipe. Soul swap. Oh, the kid was originally that monster, but the soul swapped. Oh, is that correct? This is actually the body of Yoahim. The Jeffrey didn't grow into this. This was the original body. And then the original Jeffrey turned into that spider monster, the beetle-like thing, which now I understand is the Phantom. And then their soul got swapped. Oh. So you got it right on Wednesday. I'm... Kinda, but not really. All I could remember about it was a promise that Sensei made to Sere before she died. A promise? He promised to let me die as a human. Oh, yeah! Because he has the memories of the wealth that's dead. Because they were trying to recreate him, so he gave him memories. I was confused on why this guy has the memories of actual wealth. Oh. Even if it means he may have exchanged souls with the devil. I shouldn't say this as a scientist, but this paranormal phenomena seem to only make sense when devils are involved. Doctor, we answered your question, so please answer our question in exchange. As long as I have the answer. I'd like to know, how did you find out about the secret of Rosemary? Find out? You overestimated me. If your sister hadn't left me those hints, I'd never have thought fluorescent could be used as a medium of possession. Hold on. What are you talking about? In the mansion, I played some tricks to make the murderers confess, which sparked off a series of unexpected events. But I haven't explained to you about the kind of magic they've used to control Grey Serpent's dead body and make the murders happen. Right, what was controlling it? First devil, now magic? Am I in the real world? They might be the same thing, I think. What does that mean? I once said that there was something paradoxical about the serial murder. The word Rache, written with blood. It's true that in many cases the murderers intentionally left messages to the Christ scene to display their will, but in this case the word actually made the Grey Serpent murdered all the insiders of the experiment to cover it for himself. Okay. So it occurred to me, maybe the one who wrote the word was trying to reveal the real motive of the murderer. And what happened next bore out my assumption. When I was visiting Sora, I fell into a dream in which I became a strange little girl. Through her eyes, I saw what happened in a certain lab before a cataclysm happened. And at the end of the dream, I heard the girl humming a certain poem. Yeah. Oh, the red is Bronya. Yes, it's the same poem left by Mr. Joyce's desk at his death scene. I was finally sure that the girl in my dream was real and she had been trying to send the messages to us. And obviously Mr. Joyce had also met this girl before. He mentioned about her in his notes and I found in his room. So it occurred to me, maybe this girl was trying to tell us more. In fact, when I was in the dream, Irene, Einstein, and Sora all saw that I walked to the window, opened it, and started to mutter to myself. If that behavior was also a hint, then the girl must have some sort of ability to control people's bodies in dreams. Aha! Crazy as it may sound, it could explain all the logical aspects of this case. Such as? Dr. Einstein, I remember you told me that you heard Mr. Joyce talking to someone on the phone before he was killed. Yes, I assumed that because I only heard his voice as the conversation proceeded. What if Mr. Joyce was in a state similar to the one I was in? He could be talking to air just like I did. Possible. I remember Miss Bronya mentioned in her confession that Mr. Joyce's death was an accident, so I think it was because of Mr. Joyce's unconsciousness that Grey Serpent easily murdered him. Aha. And then the girl controlled Mr. Joyce's body to give Grey Serpent an unexpected stab in the back and control Grey Serpent's body to leave the scene. Your imagination is impressive. You're a natural novelist. An ordinary detective would have been trapped in common sense. But you managed to break free and even devise a method of trickery to verify your wild hypothesis. Well, at that time, I believe making you think I was going to burn down the flowers was the easiest way to reveal the uncanny truth. But what you just explained doesn't have anything to do with Rosemary. True. Oh, about that. It was actually also a hint from the girl. I told you, she controlled me to the window. So after I woke up from the dream, I looked out the window and saw nothing but a yard full of rosemary, which reminded me of the first thing I fell into a dream about the girl. It was when I was examining Jacko's corpse. I smelled a pleasant scent, floral scent coming from Joachim, who was standing next to me. Then I suddenly realized I knew that scent. I had smelled it several times. In Mr. Joyce's room, on Grey Serpent's rotting body, and on Sora, whom I visited after Raven's death. I see. That's how you knew Raven was killed by the possessed Sora. What? What? Did I miss this? I must have missed this. I thought... The fuck? Not just that the angle of the incision in Raven's throat was also just as murder was shorter than her. Bronya ranted about it. I guess I missed it. Dude, that sucks. Raven was killed by Sora as she was conscious. Dude, this is dark as hell. And the height of the scarlet whorl on the wall was agreed with this conjecture. On top of this, I found a familiar face on the roll of the cataclysm victim that I borrowed from Dr. Einstein. The girl who made me see what happened in the lab 5 years ago must be someone from an orphanage, and I found her. Her name was Hede Valerie, whose little sister and best friend in the orphanage. Damn. Thank you for elaborating, Doctor, but I don't think the girl hiding in Rosemary's scent is my sister's headache. If it really was her, then why did she reveal my plan to you while assisting me in my revenge? I see you still haven't understood. It's certainly because she loves her sister and little brother deeply, so she's been helping them while still hoping someone will find out and rescue them from the glory path of revenge. Maybe you're right. Bronya opened her hands. There's a glowing mauve bloom in her palm. It's rosemary flower of memories. What? Why would you rather appear in people's dreams than coming to me? If Doctor is right, if that's how you really feel. Bronya hesitated no more. She raised the rosemary and gently kissed the delicate petals. Aw, then show me. A strong fragrance diffused like a night breeze as the rosemary in Bronya's hand dissolved into red and black hues. For a moment, I seemed to see a red figure soundlessly emerge behind Bronya. Red figure! She embraced Bronya's slender neck, then their figures overlapped. Oh! Not sure what's going on now. But, I mean, something's happening, and I don't know why this is happening. Well, I guess technically both both Bronya and Tere have red colors. It's all over, just like that, in like 15 seconds. She was exhausted. She could feel the raging fury that used to control her faded gradually and vanished at last. The rosemary in her hand, which was supposed to bloom eternally, had withered and became hideous. It remains. So this is how you refuted me. By helping me vent my anger until we were both hurt and exhausted. So this is what awaits at the end of the path of revenge, isn't it? Oh! Great. The rain kept pouring down. Bronya weakly looked up. Her eyes widened in surprise. No! She saw a clear, vivid figure. It's her friend, her sister, and her family. For so many years, she had been treating this figure as just a figment, a phantom, and a handy tool for her revenge, because the phantom never smiled or spoke to her or kept her warm when the cold came, like Teddy used to. But she just realized Teddy has always been with her. She was just blinded by the intense hatred in her mind. She knows it's her, because only she would shed sorrowful tears for her. Teddy. Bronya onecha. Teddy. Bronya. Joe! I've known this all along because I've been looking after the Rosemary and their memories. Though Sere cannot talk to us, she has always been with us. Ah, I'm sorry, Bronya, but rather than taking revenge, I want the three of us together. Joe! Sere! Tears ran down her cheeks. For the first time since she indulged herself in overwhelming desire of vengeance, she felt her real emotions. Then she saw an unreal image. Damn. In a bright white light, a gentle, cultivated man and the girl in blue are leaving hand in hand. The man looked back and waved at her with a comforting smile, as if he just perceived her gaze. Take care, dear Bronya. They said their farewell and faded away in the white light. When she came back to her senses, she found this here flower remain in her hand, gone with the wind, and that monstrous phantom was also gone. Ah. She finally started to wail miserably. Case closed, Doctor. Yeah. The only thing left to do is deal with the two culprits, which is not the detective's job. Dr. Einstein, I think we should let Mr. Joyce decide. Huh. I didn't expect another twist in the end. How fascinating. You're making no sense, Doctor. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what he's talking about. It's okay, Ein, Tessa. Is it the actual boy? Motherfucker, why didn't you say anything? Wait, was this like a three-way swap? What the hell is going on? You have indeed hidden well, Mr. Joyce, but there have been a few subtle hints. The first one was the paradoxical aura you exuded when you gave testimony at Jacko's death scene. You weren't like a timid boy at all. I knew it. I'm a fan of your detective stories and have always wanted to say lines like that, so I got carried away. But what really makes me realize that you're still alive is something more solid than an intuitive feeling. What is it? The change in Dr. Einstein's attitude. The investigation once came to a dead end before Raven told us about the experiment, which proved a turnaround. And the reason why she told us was because we found the note about the experiment, the Grey Serpent, in your room. What's wrong with that? I checked your bookshelf on your first search in your room. The notes weren't there at the time. And under that circumstances, the way Dr. Einstein infuriated Raven just felt too intentional. I remember clearly that when we first arrived, Dr. Einstein was loath to talk about the Phantom and the Cataclysm. Yet she provided me those key clues that could push the investigation forward. With bad acting. Such a dramatic change in the attitude could only be a result of someone's instruction. And I can't think of anyone else in this manner that could order Dr. Einstein except for the deceased Mr. Joyce. Impressive. When? What's with your situation? Yeah, that's what I'm. What's your situation? I wouldn't believe it if you told me you turned into a little boy for fun. They're certainly not the case, but I really don't know why it happened. You've already deduced the details of the murder. In fact, I don't remember anything about it. When I woke up again, I was already in this. What the f? I have to ask, now that you're occupying this body, where is the original soul of the Omega 2? It doesn't exist. She lied to you. There were indeed 2 of my copies, but there is only one Omega 2. Which is Jeffrey in a Yoahim's body. Then this body... Was this supposed to be the second one? That just didn't have a soul, and then after he just like went in there? I'm glad to meet you too, Dr. Conan Doyle. Walton cast a glance at Bronya and Joffrey and showed a trace of sadness. Mr. Joyce, you are my client. Now that the perpetrator have been identified, the rest is up to you to decide. I'd like to hear your suggestion, Doctor. I pondered for a moment, said in a measured tone. There were a few cases that made me realize sometimes catching the culprit brings more pain than the very crimes. And now that I learn to be more prudent, if I had to choose, I'd rather deceive the rules than my conscience. I think so too. Sometimes one tragedy might leave another forever, which will eventually push everything and everyone into a hopeless abyss. The 2 of them already bear too much pain. I'm glad to see we are in agreement on this matter. My dear Hua, it's time for a return trip. If the train station hasn't been blown up... She nodded. Her reticence on occasions like this has been quite comforting to me. Well, died and respawned. Basically, he got isekai'd into the same world, which makes absolutely no sense, but you know what I mean. Walt also expressed his gratitude to Irene. I failed to figure out the relationship between them after all. He got isekai'd into the same world. Reincarnated. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's the right one. It was indeed a tragic scene. The merciless rain poured down, but the remaining fires were still ruined. Wasn't this the thing from the very beginning? Can it... Oh, maybe it's a little different. Can it really save them? The man asked abruptly in a hoarse but calm voice. In a moment, a melodious female answered him. Who knows? It brings different results, different wishes. But you have no other choice, don't you? She soundlessly appeared behind him like a light dream. Her tone was still bewitching, but with less mockery. You're right, I have no other choice. He walked to the little girl and gently picked her up, like carrying a plume of smoke. She already vanished when he stood up, but he walked to the scorched flower bed anyway, carrying the little girl. The fire had burned down every inch of the church, let alone the clump of delicate rosemary. He looked at the flower bed that was once full of green and mauve hues. Ashes and charred twigs were the only thing left, with embers greedily gnawing at them. But he didn't hesitate. He gently put the girl on the remains of the flower. I'll keep my promise. Like a dreamy flashback, the clump of charred rosemary was instantly restored in its original beauty and delicacy. Interesting. The green stem propped up the girl's body. The mauve petals softly stroked her skin. The embers ebbed away upon contact of the petal like a canoe being pushed back by the tides. It's their memories, the eternal sanctuary. Nothing could hurt her anymore. The man thought so with relief. A terrible growl echoed through the rain. A giant twisted figure can be made out in the distance. He began to run towards it resolutely. Oh, wait for me, Joey. This is before they swapped, I suppose. Right, obviously, because Sede asked him to save him as a human or whatever. Die! A human live on a human... The boy's memory was hazy and fragmented. He only remembered he had a dream after he woke up. A horrible dream in which he was no longer a boy, but a big, ugly... Basically, a beetle. Oh, that little fragment hint about him becoming a beetle and then like the next morning waking up, it's like a symbolic representation of what actually happened, isn't it? Basically, in like a long period of time kind of thing. His mouth had taste of blood and his claw ripped open what felt like human flesh. His eyes could only see red. He felt relieved. Waking up from a nightmare, for an instant he thought he'd been trapped in a monster forever. But still, his body felt different. He lifted his hand and checked. Even though covered in mud and dirt, these big hands obviously belonged to a grown man. What happened? He now found his voice wrong too. It was a deep and familiar voice that seemed to have heard every day. He panicked and got up to his feet amidst the fire and the wreckage. What on earth happened to him? He stood still in this living hell and laboredly searched his memory. At last, he thought of something important and began to sprint towards what was left of the church. All this was quietly taken in by the eyes of the sorceress. She was gently nipping a delicate flower with a soft blue glow. Who is this? The glow kept flickering in the rain as if singing the floriograph of the Rosemary. Okay. Well, Joyce announced that the member of the Lab 42 had seceded from Shikso and an ally with the North America branch of Shikso to form a new anti-Honkai organization named Anti-Entropy. I didn't expect Will Joyce would have made such a huge move after that incident, but you seem to be indifferent to this shocking news. I'm used to going where the wind blows. I prefer dealing with the little cases rather than huge organizations and systems. Anyway, a rival organization to Shikso sounds like the right place for Bronya and Jeffrey. I heard you just returned from a long journey. Did Hua tell you this? Yes, I went to the East region to take care of Raven's entrustment to me. Those orphans she adopted had been taken in by Anti-Entropy. I believe Mr. Joyce would take good care of them. Anyway, though this case was solved, I still don't have a clue how the possession via fluorescent and soul exchange happened. I didn't know you'd be so obsessed with paranormals. Before the phantom vanished, I thought I saw a mirage for a moment. I saw... Oh my god, okay. Oh my god. There. Happy? Alright. I saw Yoahim and Teddy leaving with white light. He looked back and waved his hand as if he was thanking someone. Sounds more like he was just waving goodbye. No, my intuition told me he was expressing gratitude to someone. And for a moment, you seem to be giving them a wave, though you weren't facing them. Sauce. Oh, I did? Are you sure? Of course. This serial murder happened in Saint Fontaine might be the most uncanny case that I could ever experience in my life. Ah! And the uncanny part is, the Grey Serpent we saw wasn't really Grey Serpent. The Phantom wasn't a Phantom. Yoahim wasn't Yoahim, and even Joffrey wasn't really himself. Then is it possible that Irene Adler wasn't really Irene Adler, and Conan Doyle wasn't really Conan Doyle? We're breaking walls here. Who are you? Who I am is not important. The real question is, who are you? I am Islandxd. Me? I'm... You have the answers, but something seems to be clenching your throat and preventing you from voicing them out. The people and incidents in your mind are real memories, but it felt as if you're browsing through an old album. Inside an isolated chamber, and the next moment... Huh? 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 You fell into endless darkness.
他醒了吗？没有，看来还需要一点时间。我已经成功让他找回了自己，醒过来只是时间问题。不过，他意识映射的过于频繁， 人格里混入了太多不属于他的东西，这样下去，迟早有一天。
我知道，他也知道，但这就是他自己选择要做的事情。反倒是你，能够悄无声息地侵入修伯利安，还对这个人的情况了如指掌。你和我以及这艘船上的其他人都不一样，我能感觉得到。倒不如说，比起我们，你和他的存在才更加近似。你究竟是什么人？
关心大人，我记得我们似乎早有约定。
哇，
我会负责把他带回来，但是相对的，请您不要过问我的身份和来历。
哼，装神弄鬼的女人。
而且我从一开始就说过，我叫丽塔，丽塔洛斯威瑟。虽然可能和您记忆中的那个人并非同一个体，不过您若是想要向我撒娇，我也并不介意。
这次看在你救了他的份上，我就暂时睁一只眼闭一只眼好了。
理当如此。
不过，如果让我知道你会上这艘修伯利安是打着什么奇怪主意的话，
丽塔，任凭您处置。
你自己知道就好。这个房间暂时就留作你在剑上的休憩之所。他若是醒了，让他休息一下，就来剑桥见我。我有很多的话想要和他好好聊聊。
那他还真是多灾多难。
哼。
听见了吗？他好像非常生气的样子。
Please let me escape from reality for a while.
看来，你对我出现在这里，似乎并不感到惊讶。
I know you and me are the same. I can feel a thing inside you.
意识映射并不是那么单纯的能力，你最好不要再使用下去了。映射期间，你将完全同步对方的人格记忆。这份庞大信息所带来的负担，在映射解除后，根本不可能做到毫无残留。残留的杂质越多，你的自我认知就会越来越薄弱。
Is that so? I did think I was the novelist this time. If you didn't help me remember myself, I wouldn't be here. So Rita, does that mean you...
你想说什么？
Never mind. I just had a nostalgic dream when my mind was still hazy. I feel better now. I am gonna go meet her on the bridge.
明明是久别重逢的再会，他却完全没有认出我的迹象。这个人以前就是这样，明明在其他事情上那么敏锐，却偏偏对自己的事情迟钝到让人无话可说。如果我换上这身衣服去见他的话，他会想起我吗？你说呢，洛基？
Who? What? Okay. Alright, great. Yeah. Pox. Captain Verse confuses me. But I'm here. What do you want?
今日你陪吾辈也够久了，刺客先生，去做你想
Oh,
做
I'm
的
an
事吧。
assassin now. I don't understand Captain Verse, dude. Apparently I'm an assassin now. What? Alright. Okay. I did miss the Kongmin event. I don't even know what the order is, to be honest. But this is good because this is probably one of the this is actually the first Captain Verse event that I did front to end actually paying attention. So I think that's good. In the future, I should pay attention more to more of them to kind of link them all together. I did play it, but I didn't finish it. The Kongmi one. It takes place after the... What was it called? There was a name for it. Dynasty something? I played it. I just didn't finish it. You can watch it on YouTube? Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Listen. It's really late and I literally have to drive a couple hours before the sun comes up. So I think this is what I'll do. Obviously, I'm not going to be streaming for 2 weeks. And I kind of want to talk about this and discuss about this. Because there's a lot to say and I think some parts are like, people are a little bit confused. So we should probably talk about it. But we get the outfit, right, chat? we get the outfit, not the asteroid. Did you like? Oh, this event was pretty dope. I will say it was really good. I'm pretty sure all the Captain Verse events are actually really good. It's just they're pretty long. I won't lie. They are pretty long. Oh, I should have bought the. Oh fuck! What did I do that? Oh crap! Oh, it's okay. I gotta farm these anyway. All right, listen, chat. I'll be back. I'll be back on the 6th. That is the next time I'll be streaming. The 6th. So I'll be gone for about a week and a half. Okay? And some of you might find that really sad, but it's not that I'm just like completely disappearing off the face of the earth. I am going to the Anime Expo and then making some content there. But, you know, follow me on Twitter. I post some pictures. Why not? Right? With that said, Sunday anime Spy Family thing, we missed a few weeks. I think we'll pick a day soon and like not like when I come back and pick a day on the Sunday and finish the whole series out because I think it's over, the Spy Family thing, at least the first season. But I do want to finish it. Can we expect some vlog? Yeah, I'm doing one. And then hopefully there's a video that's gonna be out. It's a lore video for Genshin. So there's that. Have a good time at the Anime Expo for sure. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Carrier. If you give me a ticket, I'll sub. Don't sub. I can't get you that ticket. If anything is sold out. Alright guys, thank you for watching. When we come back a week and a half from now, I want to go over this event and the videos, like the trailers, and then there's gonna be like next Friday there's gonna be Genshin live stream. I'm gonna do all that when I come back, like spread out. I'm not gonna watch any of those because I probably don't even have time to watch it, to be honest, because I'll be busy. But we'll watch everything when I come back. I have to go. I have to literally drive 2 hours. Okay. Enjoy the rest of the day, everybody. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you for being here. It's gonna be a long week and a half, but I'll be back. Just follow me on Twitter. That's probably the best way to see what the hell I'm doing over the course of a week and a half. Enjoy the day, y'all. Thank you. That's it, right? Mods, enjoy the week and a half break. And much love. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the stream. That was pretty Paul. I really enjoyed that story particularly. Careful, don't get spoiled. I'll try. Okay. See you in week and a half. Bye, everybody. Have a good night. Have a good morning wherever you are. Peace. Thank you so much. Thank you for the memberships. Much love. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. Hope everything goes well for you. Okay. Bye-bye. I'm out. Peace. Peace. Music. Dun, dun. I'm gonna go watch the stars tonight. It'll be dope. It's gonna be dope. Have a good one. Peace out.